There we go. Is it working? Okay. My Jeezums, everything in the world is trying to go wrong with me. No, I was not muted. I know I was silent, but I was not muted. Just more things going wrong. Let's see, does that break it? Okay, no, I'm still good. Okay. Sweet beans, it's Tuesday stream. Could anything else go wrong? You know, I had a dream about this. I legitimately did. I'm not even lying. I had a dream that I started streaming, and everything that could go wrong went absolutely wrong. And then while it was happening, we got raided by like 3 different people with like 100 people per raid. And I was just sitting there like literally trying to rebuild my PC while being like, what, 1 second, guys, 1 second, I'm coming. Like, I'm here. Wait, I'm here. I swear I'm here. Please don't go. Potate me, yo. Welcome in, everyone. I hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic Tuesday so far. It looks like everything's leveled out. Is stream doing okay? It looks like it's doing okay right now. It looks like it has recovered. I'm coming. I have to be careful with the way I phrase things. Let me say hi to everyone, legitimately this time, while not quote-unquote muted. Well, congratulations, Possum, you grabbed first. You're going to get the beacon color and also book entries, as well as Esper. How's it going, mate? I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Welcome in, Oob. Welcome in, Possum. Yo, Lucifer, how's it going, mate? Did I say hi to everyone? I think I got everyone. If I missed someone, bonk me. Speaking of bonks, let me unpause the commands and pray that those are working now. You dreamt you had to fist fight Thanos? You dreamt that you won? Did you lose? Did you become the couch? Yo, how's it going, Maestrade? Hugin, right? I said that one right? I said that one right. I hope everyone is having an absolutely fantastic day. I'm going to tell everyone what we're doing today. It's going to be a little bit, I don't want to say somber. I don't want to try to make today's stream sad. It's sad. I'm going to try not to cry, but at the same time, it's not about being sad. It's about paying respects, and it's about building this memorial. Because chat, for anyone that hasn't been here while we've been building this Sakura garden, I'm going to tell the story. I might have told the story on stream while I'm telling it. I'm going to switch to the video game. We don't want to get clapped by Twitch. Yeah, there we go. The bonks are working. So, for anyone that doesn't know, the Sakura garden that we built is actually from a memory that I have with my father. It ended before the fight started. Okay, that's good for you. Me and my father, one of the last memories I have with them before we lost them, was going metal detecting with my dad in a national park that had sakura trees. And I actually still have pictures on my phone of this. I might try to bring them up on stream. It's not going to reveal anything. Maybe my toes and a metal detector. But I took pictures of literally my feet because I was just blown away with how many petals covered the ground. Like, you couldn't see grass. Maybe, I might be exaggerating, but literally the ground was pure pink. And it was one of the most beautiful things, simple but beautiful things that I've seen in my life. And that's why, you know, we just fly up there real quick for everyone that's, there we go. Could I deploy my wings? There we go. So that is why I made this place what I did. It's literally, I don't want to say from memory, but it's to bring up that memory. And before we get into the meat and potatoes of what we're going to be doing today, we will be building a memorial at the end of the bridge there for my father. That's the thing that I've been kind of hinting at all week, chat. And I'm going to let everyone in chat pay their respects by making a little way that we can throw items at the memorial. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it better than that. So we'll get into that. I'll show better than tell. But before then, we're going to get everyone's beacons and books straightened. So with that said, Possum, you got first. It's currently the piss beam. What color would you like to make the beam? I haven't even... Lucifer, I haven't even gotten the beacon straightened out. We're going to go visit the kitties. All right. We'll go visit the kitties real quick. Oh, this is insanity. Stream's already started off. 1 second. Let's grab some fishies. We need 12 fishies. That's more than 12 by a significant number. There we go. Alright. I have the fishies on me, so we can't forget. I have the fishies on me, so I can't forget. Possum, before we leave, do you know what you want the color to be? And also, who got clip of the stream? It would have been on Tuesday's stream because of PC issues, I unfortunately did not get the chance to stream on Thursday. So, by the way, for anyone who piss red, my gosh, for anyone that did celebrate, I hope you had an absolutely fantastic Thanksgiving. And if anyone has any fun Thanksgiving stories, feel free to share. I'll keep those on me. I'm not going to forget. Truly the devil. Chat, we'll say it with me once we get the actual color down. If your piss is this color, everyone say it with me, seek medical attention immediately. Alright, there we go. The blood beam. Blood for the blood god. There we go. Insane stream on the way. What? Insane stream today, on Thanksgiving, on Tuesday? Oh, let's see, put the book back. There we go. Let's do a quick heck and sleep. We'll go feed the kitties, and then we'll get book entries in. Hey, Oop, can you check the clips thing on Discord and tell me who got clip of the stream? If we had one. I don't honestly remember. It feels like it's been forever. I feel like I haven't played Minecraft for a week, because my computer was down for the weekend. We'll fly. Fly over, say hello to the kitties in their new little habitat. Huge chat delay? Oof. Everyone that's watching, since stream kind of chunked out, I'm going to land down here by the kitties and give everyone a couple seconds if you want to refresh your browsers. Refresh your streams to make sure you get updated. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Oh. Piss red, absolutely not. We could see, oh no, we can't see the beacon from here, it's out of render distance. see the rainbow road from the mob drop. Alright, I'm sitting here for a minute, I'm giving chat like 10 seconds for everyone on mobile to catch up. Refresh your chats. I'm just stalling for time while everyone that refreshed their chats catch up, because when there is a delay like that in the bitrate, it tries to not like let you lose the information, so it's lagging along. Did I stall long enough? Chat, are we good? Is everyone caught up? Someone say poggers in chat. Let's see how fast it takes for that to happen. The last clip of the stream was NBens on the 18th. Okay, so if NBens pops up, we still owe them. We owe them a bit. Was the 18th the last stream? I feel like. No, that was Saturday's stream. Okay. We will. I think I already put the blank space in them for Tuesday. Chat delay no more. Let's go. All right, we beat it. We beat it. With that said, chat, let's feed the kitties. Let's feed them all. Let's feed the kitties, and then we'll go get Possum's book entry in, and then we're gonna build the meowrial, and I will show everyone how chat can contribute to it. But for now, French Roast Jr., here you go, pet, pet, pet. Little Derp, there you go, pet, pet, pet. This is a duck, clearly. No cat here, just duck. One for you, pet, pet, pet. We got Keto the Calico, let's go, pet, pet, pet. We've got Aki Cat, pet, pet, pet. Lab Cat, one for you as well, pet, pet, pet. Cat Doog, there you go, wait. One for you. A Google Chrome, pet, 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 one for you. Goomba, there we go. And then Baby Ash, and last but not least, DNA. Pet, pet, pet. With that said, we're going to mute the music for a moment, turn our volume up, and listen to the kitties meow, or rather purr. Let's see. Options. Music and sounds. And friendly creatures. Maximum purring. These are some very happy kitties. All right. There we go. Oh, the kitty cats appreciate your contribution, chat. They appreciate the fed. I think actually this is the first time. I think this is the first time we've fed them since we've moved them over here. So congratulations. I hope it was worth the 3,000 potato chips, Lucifer. Let's see. Turn our volume back down before everything goes absolutely bananas bonkers. There we go. And there we go. All right, with that, we fly back. Forget the cats. I need to fill out the simp book /J. I can hardly believe that it was a few months ago we started building this project. It kind of feels like it was yesterday, and at the same time, it feels like it was forever ago. Has anyone else ever had something that's felt that way? Like something that's felt like it's been forever, but at the same time, not long at all? It's such a strange phenomena. Do, 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 do. All right, let's see. Possum, possum, possum. There we go. And... is that you? Up there? Why are you not over there? I question everything that I think of now. But there you go, Possum. School's starting. I'm sorry. Hopefully you're having a good time at school. She's so pretty. WTF BIT. No space. Bit. I'm assuming that's gonna be bitch. There we go. She's so pretty. W2F Bic. There you go, Possum. Bamf. All right. We don't owe anyone else, I don't believe, right? Unless anyone else is subbing, anyone else donating biddies. No. Was it watching for a long night to see, needed to see them? That's fair, Lucifer, that's fair. It has been a minute. I don't know why they are still tugging, or where they wish to go, but they yearn for it and they refuse to go in any other direction. Alright, let's go grab some materials real quick. We don't need a lot. Today is going to be, it's really not an extravagant build. It's not like it's going to the sky. It's not meant to, like, dominate the world or anything like that. It's just a simple homage. Just simple homage. Let's see, actually, we do have some armor stands left. I need to make a helmet. I need some stone. I need some polished black stone, actually. Can I do that with this? I can. Perfect. And I'll need some hoppers, hopper minecarts. Chat, just bear with me. This will all make sense very soon. Do I have hopper minecarts pre-made? Actually, I might have some, but it doesn't matter. We'll just make new ones. Let's see. I'll grab you. I'll grab 2 of you. Let's grab some more of you. And then grab some chests. Because I want to make this expandable. I want to make it big enough so everyone can throw some stuff in, and we don't have to worry about taking up the space, so to speak. Helmets. And a hopper minecart. And I'll need a slab. Or not a slab. No, a slab's too thick. I only need a trapdoor. This should be everything we need, chat. Alright, let's see if Potato forgot anything. I'm sure I wouldn't have forgotten anything. I've never forgotten anything before. Did I grab too many fish? I grabbed too many fish. You know, I'll do the decorations once we get it in. Actually, I do need one more thing. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Not really cheat. It's using the data pack that I have installed. If I thought I left... could have left one in there. Where did I put the book? There it is. There's my book. There we go. Oh, you're gonna go marry Joy from Monster Camp. You swear to God. Says a guy who thought he was gay. Well, I mean, everyone... You don't have to be 100% anything. You can be a little bit of everything, right? The important thing isn't constricting yourself to whatever, you know, whatever camp you put yourself in, so to speak. You can just enjoy what you enjoy. You know, like, you don't have to be gay if you think you're gay, or you don't have to be straight if you think you're straight. If you enjoy something, just enjoy it. Don't worry so much about the label. Worry more about your enjoyment. Let's see. I'm thinking right here. So let's see. I'm going to just dig this area up just a wee bit. And put one of you here. And put one of you here. Let's see. Everyone's a bit gay. Exactly. You're double gay. Let's see. You know what I didn't grab? I didn't grab a railing. We can fix that real quick. I have those on me. In order for me to put down the hopper minecart, I do need a railing. Like I said, for anyone joining us in today that's not used to our content, today's going to be a little bit chiller. I'm kind of a sleepy boy. I might have literally just woken up right before stream. Today's going to be a kind of chill vibe, do a thing day, hang out. It's really just a hangout. Hang out, catch up with everyone. Let's see. I guess I could just do it this way, right? Hiya. Can I do it that way? Absolutely not, apparently. Just put a block like here then. We'll just do this. You might be asking why I'm doing this, and it's simple. I'm trying to make a collection system. There we go. Alright, now we just have to force the what's its name? This guy back down into that. Oops. And then all we have to do is put our armor stand in place. Let's see. I do need to get my pistons back out to shove. Grab one of these. You. And something to power it by. A lever will work. Dirt. That would be a better thing to do. There we go. Come to me. Okay, let's see. One sec. Chat, bear with me. Bear with me, chat. Bear with me. I'm sure everything is going to work exactly as intended. Oh, that's because it has this here. One second. I could fix this. We could fix this. We just remove you. There we go. We take all this back. That's buried. Beautiful. Now we just have to place the armor stand. Now you could do this, chat. Can I place? There we go. OG theme. Oh my geez. You can do this without doing the book thing, without the data pack. You just might not be able to use a gravity block while doing it, but if you drop an armor stand on top of a trap door, it should give you the same effect we're going to go for here. With that said, though, we are going to place the iron helmet there. And we are going to use the book to drop it down easy. Put that back. Thunderstorm? 1 second. Book. Alright, so let's see. Always forget, check target. Should be this guy right here, indeed. We're going to change a few things. Stand visible, where is it? Gravity. No gravity. Then we're going to nudge it. Not relative. Nudge position, negative. It's, oh, geez. Which one's the up and down? It's Y, right? No, it's Z. It's Z. That was incorrect. Nudge, positive Z. There we go. We're back in the center. Whoops. It is Y. Okay. I'm stupid, chat. I'm sorry that I'm so stupid. All right. One more try. Nudge, negative Y. There we go. Do that a couple more times. Nudge, negative Y. Nudge, negative Y. All right. Now nudge, we're going to go up just a smidge. And that's 1 pixel. Let's do 1 more pixel up. Nudge plus 1. There we go. Now, I don't think I could just place this here because this stands in the way. It is. But what we can do is place it above. I just need some temporary blocks. Like this, like this. And then we push this down. You. And you. And then you. And then we shove it down. Go. I think the armor stand got shoved back down. I think this is what it would originally have looked like if we didn't do it. I still want it a little bit taller. So let's do this. Nudge +1. There we go. And then I'll lock it in position. Style. No. Where is it? Utilities? Lock. There we go. Now it won't move. And now if we throw stuff at it, the hopper will pick it up and bring it down and collect it. Now we need to decorate it, chat. I have to tell you right now, don't get me wrong, I love this song, but it is not meshing with the vibe right now. It is not fitting the vibe at all. Let's see, put this guy back here. Put that back. Let's get back down here for a moment. You know, actually, let's sleep for a moment. I'm tired of working in the dark. There we go. We have to go get some candles. I want to get some flowers. There we go. And let's see. Pull this stuff out. I should be able to break this and not have to worry about it. And I should still be able to place chests here. Yes, good. There we are. Let's see if I can't do one of these. There we go. This way I could actually open these if I ever need to. Let's do another chest here. And put another hopper? Where did my hoppers go? Did I leave them up here? Oh no, did I put them away? I did. This will all make sense very shortly if it doesn't make sense already. And we'll do one more ring of them. Like this. Like that. There we go. Right. Nothing should be able to spawn down here. That one little spot won't spawn anything. Alright, there we go. Very simple. We'll get some decorations for it, and we'll pretty much be all set. Let's break this, put it back away. What kind of flowers should we use? We have a lot of pink going on. Let's go grab some clay pots. Grab some candles. We have infinite candles, so we don't have to worry about that. I think just white. I think I just want regular white candles. Wax is upstairs. And then string. All of the bees. Bees, give us the wax. Honeycomb, there we go. Don't need a lot. Go grab some string, and that should be it. Then what? Do we need white dye? I guess they're not perfectly white when we make them, right? So let's see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. String. There we go. Candles, see, like they're a little off. They're not like perfectly white, so we can make them perfectly white like that. There we go. Flower pots. We have a lot of flowers we could put. We could also go get different flowers. We know where a flower forest is now. So we can go get flowers to specifically put in there. We also have this spattering we collected last time. I think a lily of the valley for certain. And maybe, ooh, actually, a wither rose. I feel like that's symbolic in some way. I feel like that's so symbolic in some way. Black and white, but also like life and death or something like that. How do I make a flower pot now? I just need these guys, right? Yeah, okay. So I just need bricks. Not those bricks, though. That'd be cool if you can make, like, a darker flower pot with the nether bricks, though. So do I need to cook clay? Beep. There we go. We cook it to clay. Cook it to clay, we get it to bricks, we make it to flower pots, we decorate the memorial. And then what I think we'll do, chat, is I could either make a potato chip redeem, just for this stream, and it'll be once every year on this day. I'll make either or, could be both. Either make it so that it's a channel point redeem, where if you guys redeem it, you can have your item, like pick an item that you want to give, and we can name it. That is the wrong thing. I made terracotta. How do I make bricks? Oh wait, I know exactly what I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Not realizing what I'm doing as I'm actively doing it. I need to break this without silk touch. This has got fortune on it. There we go. Okay. Now I can do this. There we go. Okay. I have to remember how to play the game. So I make a channel point redeem, where chat can basically redeem potato chips to basically give something at the memorial. Or make it so that any donation, even a single bit, if you donate it, you'll get an item that you'll be able to throw at the memorial. And we'll basically pick whatever item you want, as long as you're not going to go pick like a block of netherite or something obscene, and then you can name it. How to play block game, says Potato. Yeah, I know. There we go. And get another one of these. Alright. Let's see, I don't need the book anymore, so I can put that back. Put this back, put this back. There we go. Nyom. The llamas are moving. Wait, the llamas moved. They moved. They've been freed. Well, I don't know if they're free, but I mean, are you free? Or did you just choose another spot to remain trapped in forever? Oh. And there he goes. He's stuck. Oh, it's something about the carpets. It's something, chat, I don't know what it is. It's something about the edges with the carpets. I guess they view them as like something they can walk through, but at the same time something they can't, because it's like 2 blocks tall or something. I have no idea. Breaks their pathfinding, apparently. Let's get over here. And let's see. Something like this. And let's do like this. Actually, make it go a little wider, like this. Oops. Well, the candle got sucked up. You know what? Q removes your toes. No, don't untoes my feet. I need those toes for walking. Let's get some flint and tinder so we can actually light these candles. Ah, too far. And then that's basically it, chat. That's basically, that's the entire sentiment that I wanted to build. We could maybe decorate it a bit more, do something fancier, but no more potatoes. No. Have you guys seen the absolute cursed, like 110% cursed, like potato that someone grew that looked like a foot? Like it looked like it actually had toes. All right, don't set everything on fire. Don't set everything on fire. Don't set everything on fire. We're going to just have I just muted the music, or I didn't mute it. I paused the music for one moment. We're just going to have a soft moment of silence here while the sun sets. I know that chat didn't know my father. I'm not expecting anyone to or anything like that. But to me, this is a way that I can have just a little bit of, I don't want to say closure. When you lose someone, chat, you never get over it, right? Like, you never quite just forget and move on. You just kind of find ways to live with it. And I don't want to say that I'm sad right now. I'm not, like, happy that it happened or anything. But, it was a long time before I had a chance to come with terms with what happened. Just because of specific what happened. I won't bore you all with the details, but I will tell you all, to anyone out there that has lost someone, it's okay to feel sad. You know, don't let anyone tell you like, oh, just pick yourself up and get over it. You know what I mean? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, sure. Like, you do eventually have to get yourself up, and you do have to eventually get yourself over it. But at the same time, it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to grieve, chat. And everyone will do it in their own way. And to me, this is a way that I can pay respects to a man that I cared deeply for, that this world took from us way too soon. And at the same time, like, I don't know, give something back, I suppose. If they're up there, you know, I don't know what chat believes in. I don't even know if I necessarily believe in it. But if there is some otherworldly place that the dead go to once they leave this mortal plane, and they're watching, I hope that they can, even if they don't care about Minecraft in any way, shape, or form, I hope that they can kind of like just sage nod, just like a single nod and smile. And if we ever do anything great with this world, I mean, what we've done is great, but I mean, like, if we ever get famous, chat, you know what I mean? And end up being an advocate for fighting against cancer and do anything good in the sense of, like, develop a cure, things like that. I just want this to be able to kind of, like, cement itself in the annals of history. Yo, welcome in Hammer. So we'll just have a quick moment of silence here. That's it. All right. You're no longer raw dogging sleep. You got melatonin. Let's go. Get them Z's, mate. Enjoy your sleep. But yeah, that's it, chat. I'm trying to think, is there anything else we can really put here? Like I said, I always wanted to be simple. I didn't want it to be grandiose. To me, the grandiose part is the recreation of the memory with all of this. That's just the little simple nod, so to speak. Get my UI turned back on. Well, you know what, actually? I'm going to give something. I want to give something to it. After all, for anyone that doesn't know, if anyone couldn't confer to the title of the stream, today is my father's birthday. Or, you know, at least would have been if they were still with us. So I'm choosing to celebrate his life in this way. And with that said, this is the first brush that we ever made in this world to go out and find, you know, archaeological things. I think, since my dad, since this memory that I have of my dad was us metal detecting, and there's no metal detectors in Minecraft, I think an archaeological brush is kind of a good, like, what's the word? Sidestep? Lateral step? Maybe make a pot. Can I make? Yeah, I can make pots. Angler pottery shard. We could make a part. We could make a part. Let's see. I have some stuff here. Howl. Snort. Shelter. Angler. Let's see. Let's see what this pot would look like. Right? That's it? Yeah. Aw. Heart and diamond? Do we have a diamond? What do we choose? So we got a heart. I would definitely like to include that. That's obviously a dog. A fishing rod. And that's a tree? Is that a tree? What is that supposed to be? I like the tree and the heart at the very least. Do we have the diamond one? It's a tree? Okay. That looks like a creeper. Danger pottery shard. I don't think we have the diamond one. But we can't put stuff in it yet, because I'm not updated to that version. But eventually we'll be able to put stuff in these pots, right? Whoops. I broke my floor. There we go. We could put a pot up there. What else? I wish you could put flowers or stuff like that in the pot. That would be so cool if you could put, like... Actually, wait. Technically you could put something in the pot, right? If we put, like, a flower pot on top of it, and then put something in it, right? Yeah, using a flower pot. Okay. I need to make another one. Let's see. We always get 4, no matter what with this, right? It's not like RNG related. Yeah, no matter what. Just need 2 more bricks. Totally not using entire clay blocks to make terracotta on accident. I know how to play the game, right? Bam, 1 more brick. Give me the brick. Give me that brick. Give me that brick. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the brickies. I desire brickies. There we go. So we do like one of these. And then what would we put in it? I don't dislike the idea of putting a tree in it, but I feel like we have too much pink up there with that, so... that's the only one that really looks like flowers, though. Ooh, wait, actually. Can we put the torch flowers? We can. I kind of like that. What do we think, chat? Which flower or sapling do you think would go best? I think these look too much like trees. The cherry sapling, it looks like it could be a flower, right? Let's do a sleep. We do a heckin' sleep. Anvil. There's anvil. And then I want to give this to... I want to leave this. Let's see. I want to name it something that's meaningful. Let's see. Uncovering the earth together. There we go. You think torch flowers because there's too much pink going on? Yeah, that's why I said I didn't want to put another cherry sapling. It would blend too much into the background. There we go. See, we could put the pot... oops. It's not the pot. We could put the pot behind it, like over here. And do that. And... that. At this point, I feel like we need another pot now. We need to put another one right here. And then I'm going to give this. I'm going to give this to my dad's. I'm going to give this to the memorial. I don't want to say my dad. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say give it to my dad. I don't want to. That feels too personal to me. I want to give this to the memorial afterwards. Oh yeah, that's right. We could put it with the heart to the front. Which orientation is heart to the front? The way I'm facing? There we go. Like that. And then the puppy on the side. the tree. And the fishing rod doesn't really make sense, but I didn't have any other ones. Let's get another pot. And... ouch, my face. Let's make another pot real quick. I like the tree. I don't know what this one is. What's this one? I have this one. I'm trying to keep one extra, just like so I have one for the collection, so to speak. Actually, wait, we don't even need to do all of them, right? Like, we could use these to fill in a blank side. Yeah, okay, cool. And then I do need another flower pot. There we go. Need 2 more. Make another flower pot. And then we'll need another flower to put in it. We can't put these guys, right? Can't put sunflower. Those are too tall. An orange tulip, maybe? Ooh, no. Ooh, this one. This one looks pretty. There we go. Bamf. You know what, chat? I love my playlist, but I'm really thinking that the vibes are, like, way too high. So I think we're just going to play some Minecraft music. I'm just going to switch it up. Minecraft. We'll just get a little bit quieter. A little bit quieter. Let's see. I'm gonna let it. No vibes for now. No, we want vibes. We just want different vibes. These fields too hype, right? I can't be the only one that thinks this way. It's too hype, right? Like, our adrenaline's pumping with these songs, like Dreamland, you know, like, come on. You skipped it, okay. I was gonna wait till it finished, but you skipped right into the Minecraft OST. How's that sound? All right. Bamf. Play. There we go. There we are. All right. I think this is much more fitting to what we're doing. Flowers. You know the hole that Rognan mined? Yeah, they linked it in the Discord. It was quite pretty. Pretty impressive, too. Bamf. And let's see, I actually want to switch these around. Do this one there, this one here, and this one here. You mined it with him, but you saw his other projects? How many people, let me ask this question, how many people did it take to mine that hole? Did they literally mine it all by hand, or did they, like, use World Edit to, like, take out giant chunks? Because I have not built a perimeter in Minecraft since they added Deep Slate. And I don't know how I would build a perimeter down to bedrock while Deep Slate exists. That is just too blast proof. It is explosion proof, even. Uncovering the earth together, because the memory that I share with my dad of this place was me and him metal detecting. And even though it wasn't brushes, because, you know, it's not an archaeologist, in a way we were digging up the earth. We were literally sticking shovels to the ground and pulling up soda cans, soda tabs. I found a ring. You know, like we were just mostly garbage. We were mostly cleaning up the place, right? Which is why they like they like people that metal detect, because it helps clean the garbage up. Because you take the garbage with you. You don't just put the garbage back, right? But you know, at the expense of trying to not sound sappy, you know, we found memories there more so than the actual items that we dug up, the actual things worth money and such not. It was never about making money either, because my dad found a lot of jewelry. Lots of jewelry. He probably had like thousands of dollars worth of just stuff he found while metal detecting, and he didn't sell any of it. He could have pawned it. He didn't. He liked having it. It's like a trophy, like a memory of that day. Yo, Fuzz, how's it going, mate? Welcome in. So, even though it's not a metal detector, because those don't exist in Minecraft, I think this is a nice lateral step from that. And I'm going to offer it. Kind of, Fuzz. I've been edging not crying most of the stream. Well, it's my father's birthday today. Exclamation point potatoes, pretty much the reason that we have this world is planting potatoes to raise awareness. Explains that. So, this is the last bit. This is the end. This is the end of the build. This is the last little thing I wanted to build before this was completely done. And it's very fitting that we managed to finish this build on my father's birthday. It's all right, Fuzz. It's been years. So, I mean, I don't want to say I've moved on, because I think we've had that conversation already. But it's something I've learned, like, you know, to live with. And I think that this is a pretty cool way to pay, like, homage to a man that I respected so much. But I'm also letting chat pay their respects as well. In fact, I was just discussing before you came in about making like a channel point redeem that would only be would only be open to be spent on this date. So like next year, this day, etc., etc. Where other people can pick items and have them name something to kind of like give to the memorial. And the only thing you really missed, Fuzz, was we made like an item collection system. So there's like a hopper minecart in the ground here, sucking items down into chests. And then one day, maybe like when we finish this world, like once we plant 5 million potatoes, we can come up here and like look in those chests and see all of the things that people over the years have thrown in. And I was going to say, aside from the channel point redeem, also maybe like, you know, whatever, like if people donate money, anything that's donated today, I'm gonna donate to the next like charity live stream that we do. I'll keep record of everything we donate today, and I'm gonna just tack that on to the next charity live stream. So whatever we raise today isn't gonna be for myself. It's gonna be for, you know, yeah, you're good. Like I said, I want to make a way that people can pay their respects without donating money. So if it's a bit, if it's a sub, if it's a prime, like you name it, whatever it is, I'm going to give whoever does any of those things, any sort of support in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to give them an item. They can choose whatever item they want. It could be a tool, it could be a flower, literally chat's choice. And in fact, while we do that, I'm going to quickly make a redeem. I don't want to make it too cheap because I don't want people to spam it. And I want it to be something that you've been here for a minute before you redeem. But I'm going to make a redeem real quick, chat, that y'all can use potato chips to throw something in. You forgot you had Prime? Today is a chill stream. Yeah, today is a chill stream. Wait, Fuzz, did you Prime? I see that you have the subby badge, but it didn't give me an alert. You primed? You have to put your message in too, I think, for it to give you the fanfare. I'll give you the item. And by the way, thank you very much. I appreciate that so much. We'll get you an item. So think of an item you want to give. It could be anything. As long as it's not like I'll block another right. Like, don't be crazy here. But thank you very much, Fuzz. That means the world to me. Like, genuinely. All of y'all, whenever you do anything like sub prime, you know, it always means the world to me. But like for anyone that sits there and throws anything at the screen today, specifically to pay respects, like you're careful. I'm trying so hard to not cry, Josh, like genuinely. But here, 1 second. Let me do channel points. I'm gonna make a redeem. Let's see. Add a new custom reward. Pay respects to Potato Dad. Real on. Let's see. I'm only gonna let everyone have like one, so I'm gonna do like what, 1,000 points. That sounds like you've been here for more than a stream. Everyone, all you rich guys out there, all you rich potato chip millionaires out there, bonking me 4 times in a row, certainly can afford the 1,000. I'm not gonna make it like 10,000 or anything like that. Let's see. Bamf. I think it's made. It should be live. Like a rose. Yeah, no, exactly. You could pick anything you like. The things my dad liked in real life. Pizza. If Minecraft had pizza. Oh, that's not me. What? How about something nice like a rose? Let's see. We can go take a look-see. Let's go take a look-see. Let's see what we have. I certainly have roses. Oops, I missed. Let me in. There we go. Alright, Oob. We'll do you next as well. Think of what you want, Oob. And then I'll let you name it whatever you want, Fuzz. Let's see. Rose will be in here. There you go. Doing this without my HUD. It's annoying. Oh, there we go. Fuzz, what would you like to call it? You can name it anything. You can just name it your name. In fact, by default, I'll just say it's people's names. Unless they want to call... Whoops, if I could spell it right. Unless they want to call it something special. Fuzzery's bush, okay. There you go. Bamf. You broke my anvil, Fuzz. Your bush broke my anvil. It's fine, we have a bazillion more. In fact, I probably have one literally here on me. And here. There we go. We have an iron farm. We have unlimited anvils. Unlimited anvils. There we go. There we go. Fuzzery's bush. And then Oob, you threw money at it, or at least you threw potato chips at it. What item would you like, Oob? And we'll go upstairs and we'll give them to the memorial. Is there diamonds in that bush? I mean, there could be. A golden potato. A golden potato named Oob's Dirt Treasure. I like it. It's very thematic, too. There we go. It's flaked with gold. There you go. Oob's Dirt Treasure. There you go. Alright, anyone else? Anyone else while we're down here? While we have all of our inventory items here. Pet, pet, pet. Pet, pet, pet. We got the kitty's pet, so I feel like I haven't pet you guys for a minute. We pet you guys too. This is our first doggy. We named Oscar, which I believe we named actually after Alpha Mike's real-life dog. I think they sent pictures of their doggy most recently for their doggy birthday. And then Ray William Johnson was a little bit of a joke. Someone suggested naming them Ray. Oh, you do have homework you can still lurk? I appreciate the lurk, mate. Please, take care of your homework first. Your scholastics come first, mate. Take care of yourself. I appreciate the prime. And whenever you put your fanfare in, we'll get you, actually, we could do that real quick. Get your book entry, too. Let's get your book entry. If you're still there, Fuzz, if you have one more moment, we'll come find your book. Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F. There we go. There we go. There we go. Is this you up here? Yeah, there we go. W, W, W. Would you like a space? But there we go, guys. Anyone that wants to pay their respects, if you don't have money, you can either, like, you don't have to use money, you could use potato chips. Everyone should have a redeem available right now. It's pay respects to Potato Dad. It's 1,000 potato chips, so you don't have to spend any money. God, the chat is delayed. Is the chat dying again? No, I thought we fixed it. Actually, there is one thing I'm going to wait while Fuzzery potentially... They want space. Okay, space. There we go. Bamf. Oops. There we go, Fuzz. Thanks again, mate. I'm going to make sure that everyone only gets one. I don't want people spamming them. 1 second. Just go to channel points real quick. Find this and make it so that everyone can only get redemption per stream per user. There we go. 1 per user per stream. There we go. Thank you again for the lurk, mate. This way people can't spam 100 of them. All these is complete. Chat is really delayed. You can go ahead and hit the refresh button. For anyone that's having delayed chat, we were having internet issues in the beginning. Hit refresh and it should bring you back to current, and there should be little to no delay. If you're on mobile, I can't help you. You're screwed. The 10-second chat delay in mobile will just murder you. We go do a quick sleep, and we'll go upstairs, and we'll offer these items. My dad was really a simple man, like genuinely, in every way, shape, and form. He liked good food, which sucked because he became diabetic and could not eat a lot of the stuff he enjoyed. Chainmail boyo. Then you're, no, why? You can't refresh on mobile, or are you saying you're stuck on mobile? There we go. We'll give Fuzzeries first. Appreciate the Prime Fuzzery. Thank you so much. And then Oob. Oob's Dirt Treasure. Thank you so much, Oob. Appreciate it. You know, I don't want to say I'm gonna forget, but I'm gonna look back when we come back. God knows how many years from now, chat. When we come back and we open up these chests once this world is done, I'm just going to look at all these things, and I'm going to have forgotten all the ones people put in. And, yo, Ness, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome to Team Tater, whoop whoop. Oh, tell me if I pronounce your Venice? I'm going to call you Ness, if that's cool. Please let me know if you have a different name you'd like me to call. We're going to look back at this one day and see all the things we threw in there, like Oob's Dirt Treasure and things like that. And I'm going to try so hard to not cry. I know, I'm going to try so hard to not cry just looking back over the years of people's contributions and things like that. Like, honestly, chat, even when I was just writing the tweet to go live, I made like a little poem. It was literally like a 3-line poem. I wanted to do a haiku, but my brain couldn't think hard enough to do that. 3 months, Hammer. It's been 3 months already. That's insane. It's very fine. You feel comfortable with any words? Okay, cool. Appreciate it. I feel like that's like streamer package 101 is horribly mispronunciate everyone that comes into your chat room. But also, welcome in, mate. Sorry you're joining us on such a somber stream. I'm trying not to keep the vibe super somber, but it's definitely not hype as we normally are. you feel like you've only been here 3 months, but you feel like you're already understanding here. Honestly, I'd like to think that if people come in day one, that they could be understanded. Because we're supposed to be making like a safe space, right? That's what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a cool vibe space that people could hang out. You know, they have a long day at work, they had a stressful day at school, like whatever your story is, you can come here, leave all your baggage at the door, and just vibe and recuperate and regenerate and recover. And then take on tomorrow with like a fresh set, you know? And you do enjoy relaxing and living, right? You were once called wine, so it could be worse. Wine? Why would someone call you wine? Like wine like the beverage, like glug glug, or wine like to whimper? This game could be... This game could be so beautiful sometimes. Like, it's such a simple thing. Yes, drink. I know, the light, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I did not plan that either. Like, this was not, I didn't put this here specifically because the God rays would come through. But, like, I just look at this game sometimes and just marvel at, this is Minecraft, this is block game. So freaking pretty. It's so pretty. We'll do a quick flyby. We'll do a quick flyby to show off the build. Let's see. There we go. There's my fireworks. Yo, Shaw, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome to Team Tater. Whoop, whoop. So many new people coming in. So many new people coming in on such a somber stream. This entire build I built for anyone that's just joining us now. Anyone that's just joining us now, which, by the way, exclamation point potatoes, if you're curious as to why we have this world in the first place. And also, for anyone that's coming in now that doesn't know why today's stream is so somber, it's my father's birthday, so we're paying respects. This build that we made here, this soccer garden that we literally just put the finishing touches on today, was built based off of a memory. One of the last, I don't want to say one of the last good memories that I had with my father, but one of the last good memories I had with my father before they got sick. And I told the story in the beginning of the stream, but I don't mind repeating the TLDR. But the TLDR is we went metal detecting, because that was my father's hobby. We went metal detecting in a nature reserve, like in a national park, that had a soccer garden. And it was the first time that I personally had ever been to one before. And press F to pay respects, I know, right? Which, by the way, chat, if you guys want to, if you've been here long enough, I know it's hard for anyone that's new today, but we should hopefully go long enough that people would be able to save up 1,000 points if you're here the whole stream. Following already gives you like 300 points or something like that, things like that, so... But, the TLDR is, I had never been to a soccer garden before, and I had never seen, like, cherry blossom trees in real life. And they are beautiful, chat. I definitely recommend if you have a way to see them in real life, do go, genuinely, because they really do make the ground look pink like this. Like when their petals fall, you don't see the grass. It just covers everything in pink. In fact, you know what? Real quick, I'm gonna grab my I'm gonna do a feet reveal, chat. It's been a year. Everyone has been asking since the day that I started streaming if I have feet because my model doesn't go that low. And I guess today we will all see the feet reveal. It's going to have shoes on, okay? I'm not a degenerate. But let me find the pictures that I have. Let me find the pictures I have, and I'll put them on stream. F. Appreciate that. And I'll put them on stream. I literally, I'm sad that I didn't take more pictures of this. Yo, Mike, how's it going, mate? Welcome in. I'm sad I didn't take more pictures, but I mean, chat will easily be able to understand what this looks like in real life with these alone. One second, give me a sec. I'm trying to find the picture. I have to go through years worth of phone. Not going to make jokes today. No, it's okay. I want everyone to feel comfortable, right? I want everyone to feel comfortable. As long as the jokes aren't like, haha, your dad's dead or something. You know what I mean? Like, as long as they're just tasteful, I'm perfectly fine with keeping the mood light. Because, like I said, chat, I didn't want to stream and cry all day today. I wanted to be happy. This is a celebration of life. You know what I mean? Let me find my pictures. 1 second. Anyone else have a phone that's so old where you kept just like forwarding your photos? It was today, Mike. Where you kept forwarding your photos, like, you know, uploading them to your new phone, and just every time you did it, it made a new phone folder that was like named something different. Oh wow, I found them really quick. All right, here, 1 second. Just sharing them to Discord so I could put them up. There we go. All right, chat. Let me quickly pop open the browser so you guys can see. So you can see. There we go. So these are pictures that I took over 5 years ago at this point. Really, it's been a hot minute. Bam, bam. You guys are gonna laugh at my old boots. Oh my god. Okay, look, my boots are filthy and disgusting. I have disgusting old Timbs because they were like my work boots because I was doing dirty stuff that day. Okay, I wasn't trying to look pretty. It's also your mother-in-law's birthday today. Well, happy birthday to them too. I hope they're still with you. If not, then also F's for respects. F for respects. Here, let me pop the browser open so y'all can see. There you go, chat. That is actually, like, you could barely see the ground. Also your mother. Wow, what are the odds of that? You could barely see the ground. Like, you could see tufts of grass here and there poking out, and the whole field looked this way. The whole field, like, those are petals. Those aren't flowers on the ground. Like, those are petals that fell from the sky. Potato boots, yep. My old freaking Timbs. I think these are actually Timberlands too. Like, they're not like low-key actually Timbs. There's a funny story about those too. I got them for like $1. I'm not even lying. They look like potatoes. They are. They're actually potatoes. So there you go, chat. Foot reveal. It's the most of me you'll probably ever see. And I have a second picture showing the field. Like, it's obscene how much they cover the ground. And once you get out from the actual soccer garden, like once you get out from beneath the trees, it just goes back to being grass. Like, they stay so contained in that area, especially if like the wind's not blowing crazy or anything like that. You could even see the spots where I stepped, where I kind of like it shuffled away the petals. It's just like on the very top layer of the grass. But I wish I took more pictures, chat. These are the only 2 pictures I have. And it was because while I was metal detecting, I was just like, wow, I literally can't see the ground. It's so pink. It's so pretty. And I took pictures. And I want to say I regret not taking more, but at the same time, I really genuinely try to live without regrets. So I'm not going to beat myself up for not having done it. I have the memories in my head. I just wish I could share them. Like, I wish I could plug my brain into a computer and show you them. And exactly, yes, exactly, Hammer. That is why, in a lot of ways, when the cherry trees came out, I was so excited. Because I was going to do this anyway. Chat, you don't understand. I was literally going to make this build, whether or not they added cherry trees to the game. I was just going to do kind of more like we did with the tree up there, where it was made with, like, you know, like the glazed terracottas and wool and things like that. But when they added the actual wood and like the leaves and this, I love the falling petals so much. Like you have no idea how much just the falling ambiance I love so much. When they added this to the game, I'm like, nope, it's needed. Wait, did you saw N-rods in the sky? Oh no, they're not N-rods. They're glass panes. They're the rainbow road that we use to bring the mobs over to our mob collection on Halloween. I made them glass so that they're a little harder to see. This way I don't have to get rid of them. We can use them to bring pandas up here eventually, if we keep the pandas up here at least. Man, actual unpaid actor friggin' music. The Minecraft OST is just hitting all of the friggin' sad songs, aren't they? But yeah, no, so I was super hyped when I heard that they were going to add actual cherry blossom trees to the game. And Mojang, you did not disappoint in every way, shape, and form. I think they're perfect. Like, genuinely. I really like the fact that you went with a pinker wood to give us more things to build with. You know, like, really, 10 out of 10. But, yeah. Let me quickly close the browser out here. Just close these out. Get sideways beacons. Yeah, I know. I do wish genuinely that there was a way you could choose to make the beacon like light invisible. Like, cuz don't get me wrong, I like the way they look, especially our main beacon here, but I would like to have this entire area have beacon coverage, and I don't want like a bazillion laser lights into the sky. So, hey Mojang, in the future, if you could, using sodium? Yeah, but that's a mod. I don't know. I wish there was a vanilla way. Like, if you add clear glass to it, it makes it transparent or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, something. I wish there was some option we had. I don't want to turn them off, because I want certain beacons showing. You know what I mean? So, that's it. Which, by the way, for anyone just joining in now, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, and I'm just going to kind of keep bringing it up. I know I could put like a text on the stream or something like that, but I don't know. I'm lazy. It's really the TLDRs. I'm lazy. For any donations, biddies, things like that, subs, primes, you name it, anything that's sub today, I'm going to donate to the next charity live stream. And on top of it, you'll be able to name an item, and we'll be able to give it to the memorial over there that we built for my father. With that said, if you don't want to spend money, but you still want to give something, there is a potato chip channel point redeem that will only be available today, and will only be available again next year on this day, which is only like 1,000 potato chips. So if you've been here for like at least a stream, effectively, you should be able to have the points to throw something in. And I've very foolishly said chat could choose any item that they'd like to throw into the memorial. So long as it's not like a block of netherite or something ridiculous. And Alpha Mike, thank you so much. Do you know what item you might like to throw in? If it's something we don't have, we can go and fetch it. I will go and find it. A totem. That is very fitting. Let's see. I should have plenty of extra totems. A foolish decision from my side. I know, right? Let's see. We have plenty of totems. Would you like to name it anything special? Or just your name? Bamf. A box of totems. I say by default, if no one has something they want to call it. Welcome in, lab. Never gone. Thank you. What would you like to give, lab? Also, welcome in, mate. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday so far. It could be any item you'd like. It could be a flower. It could be a valuable item. I don't mind giving diamonds. If I had more netherite, I wouldn't mind giving netherite. I feel like chat would abuse that, and everyone would start throwing netherite at it. Let's see. Oob did a golden potato. We had Fuzzery did a rose bush. A flower sounds good. Let's see. If it's a flower we don't have, these are the flowers I have on me. But we know where a flower forest is, so we could basically obtain any type of flower we'd like. We have the lily of the valley, the pink petals, orange tulip, peony, red tulips, white tulips, dandelions, sunflowers, lilacs, poppies, rose bushes. I'm probably missing a lot of flowers. I haven't collected all the flowers yet. I am missing lots of flowers. Let's do that. Which one? I listed all of the flowers. Let's do that. Yes, all of them. One of each. Sunflower? All right. Would you like to name it anything? You can name it anything you like. We've got unlimited levels, chat. I don't care about spending the levels. Flowers. I choose, yeah, I choose the shulker box filled with flowers. Oh, technically a shulker box is an item. Just not gonna let you fill it. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you fill the whole box. You're gonna name it the whole box. There we go. I know that's not what you meant, but I thought it was funny and I wasn't gonna pass it up. There you go. The whole box of flowers. All right, chat. Anyone else? Anyone else want to throw their redeem in? Here, let me mark these off before I forget. And thank you again, guys. Genuinely. Yo, Taos, how's it going, mate? Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Let's do a quick sleep. We'll pet Ray. We'll pet Oscar. Pet, 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 pet. You wish you could add something, but you're poor as... It's fine. You don't need to worry. And chat, also, if you can't afford to donate anything, and you don't have the potato chips, don't worry about it. Genuinely. All right, come on, Taos. No spamming. You're gonna get yourself clapped. You get yourself clapped. Ah, jeez. I know, right? But, like, literally, for anyone that's just joining us now, any biddies, any dollars, any subs, primes, gifts, you name it, any donation whatsoever, that'll get you an item that you can donate, or you can give to the memorial. And any proceeds earned this stream, I'm going to donate to the next charity stream that we do. So all of it's going to go towards cancer awareness. And if you don't have the money and you would like to still give something on this day, then 1,000 potato chips. If you follow, like, let's say you're brand new, just joined now. If you follow, I think you get like 350 points. And then every so often you get the 50 points. Considering if we stream for like the full 3 hours today, you might be able to just by the end save up 1,000 points in a single stream. With that said, let's go ahead and give these precious gifts to the memorial up here. And for anyone that is just joining in today, this is not the normal notes that the stream has. Today is kind of a more chill, vibey stream. Normally we have a little bit more excitement and chaos, lots of chaos. But today is just kind of, today is a little bit more of a mood. So we have Never Gone. Thank you very much. And there we go. Appreciate it. And then we have the whole box. Thanks again. These frickin' rays of light. I did not plan this. I did not plan the position for the god rays or anything. That is just the way it naturally formed. And it's kind of really, really fitting. And I just want to thank everyone. I know I'm probably going to thank everyone a million times this stream. But, like, genuinely, I want to thank everyone for supporting this in any way. Just being here. Like, even if you can't surmise the points or don't have a single biddy to spare, I don't want anyone here to feel guilty or feel bad. You just being here right now, just vibing and chilling in chat. You're supporting me, genuinely. I can't tell you how many times I almost cried just writing the tweet, just writing the stream title. So everyone just being here and chilling and hanging out means more than you can ever know. And on top of that, obviously everyone that's hang out during the live streams that we do in the past, donated to charity. We've raised like almost $500 for Sarcoma Foundation of America. That's blows my mind, like actually actively makes my mind turn into liquid and ooze out of my ears. I never in 1,000 years thought that we would have such an outpouring of support from everyone. I started this channel, 2 years ago? You like the shader? It is an amazing shader, isn't it? It's, I believe it's Unbound, the complimentary Unbound. The liquid peanut, exactly, the liquid peanuts, actual peanut butter. Also, welcome in, Shaw. Started this channel 2 years ago, and for like Actually, no, it's been longer than that. How long has it been? It's been, I want to say, it's been a year since we relaunched the channel. We started in May. I believe it was May, 2 years ago, May. So it's been like 2.5 years. But like after 7 months of us streaming, my computer died. My old computer died. And it was like burnt to the ground, like destroyed. Like it barely turned on, not to mention I couldn't play any video games. I couldn't do anything with it. And I slowly, from that point on, saved up money to build the PC that I'm using today. And relaunched the channel a little over a year ago. It was actually almost a year ago today, like legitimately, like end of September, like mid-October, somewhere around that time. And I expected to have no one. I expected no one to come back. I expected to just be broadcasting to no one. And y'all absolutely blew my mind with the just hanging out, vibing, chilling with us, just subscribing. Like I genuinely, when I made this channel, I genuinely tried to make it a safe space for people, because in a way, Twitch streamers, not just Twitch streamers, but having this safe space that I can go to when I was, at my lowest lows, helped give me something to look forward to, helped give me a refresh. It didn't fix the problems, right? Like it didn't make anything better, but it helped me be able to attack every day, so to speak, to go forward. And I wanted to give back. I wanted to give that back. And I'd like to think in some small way that I was able to do that, since y'all are still here hanging out with me. You haven't given up on me yet. So thank you again, everyone. And for anyone that's just joining in that has absolutely no idea what's going on, I'll give a quick TLDR. Today is my dad's birthday, so we built this memorial here for him. And anyone that donates anything, subscribes, you name it, anything, or anyone that uses the potato chips, the channel point redeem, can give something to the memorial. There's a hopper collection system beneath this that's sucking all the items up and storing them. And one day, maybe once we finally plant our 5 millionth potato in this world, once we actually hit 5 million potatoes, we'll come back over here, we'll crack this open, and I say crack this open, but we'll politely dig down to see the chests, to see all the individual items that are being stored in here, because I'm not going to leave this open to have contributions every day. Open the vault. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Good way to put it. Open the vault. We'll open the vault, and we'll see all of the people that gave items over the years. This will be something that only on this day every year that I'll open. So all the donos and stuff like that still go to charity. We'll still do all the normal stuff we normally do. But specifically, if you want to give items to this memorial, it'll only be on this day, specifically November 28th. And if for whatever reason it doesn't fall on a day we stream, I will likely just do a bonus stream for that day anyway, where we just kind of take a moment, remember our roots, so to speak. Remember why we're doing this. Because in a way, chat, this whole world, in fact, you know what? Let's do a quick flyby. Let's do a quick fly. In a way, this world, my brain forgot the words it was trying to say. The point is, I want to always remember why we have this world. And I want to always remember, the cause. I don't want to say, I always want to say sad, but all of these potatoes that we're planting for a reason, right? And I never want to forget that reason. I want to pay respects to that reason. So we're at 146,000 potatoes planted. So, yeah, I just want to make sure that every so often we go over there, and I feel like once a year is a good time. It's enough, you know what I mean? Yeah, we planted the majority of these, over 100,000 of them, on a 24-hour live stream where we raised, what was it, almost $400 for cancer awareness. And this is only, literally 5%, not even, 1% or something like that, of 5 million. So it's definitely not something we're going to do in a day. It's going to take us years to build it. to build up the numbers we need to get all these potatoes planted. But I'm in no rush. It's not about rushing, right? It's about enjoying the journey. And in the meanwhile, if I give everyone that safe space, you know, Unix, how's it going, mate? Welcome in. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic Tuesday. If I can give everyone that safe space, then I don't care if it takes me 20 years. I don't care if it takes me the rest of my life to plant that 5 millionth potato, so to speak. It'll be worth it. And that'll just give us that many more birthdays, so to speak, to build some memorials. Let's see. There we go. Doing good, Unix. Doing good. Tell us about my dad. My dad, honestly, was a hard-working man. Every day of his life, he worked from like 5 a.m., like literally. Yo, Brev, how's it going, mate? My dad worked from like before I would be awake for school in the morning until I got home from school. He was a general contractor for most of his life, so he worked with his hands, built houses, painted walls, you know, things like that. Manual labor. I don't want to say was the smartest man, without trying to sound like I'm insulting him. He wasn't the smartest man or anything like that, but he had common sense, which I feel like nowadays, common sense is a damn superpower, I swear. He worked to help provide for his family, and that was probably what led him to his illness in the end of the day, working with asbestos and things like that before we knew that it was bad for us. I can't imagine the amount of lead paint that man probably breathed in doing renovations on homes and stuff like that. But in his later years, when he was too old to keep doing physical labor, he had a normal, like, I think he worked at like a PC Richard and Sons. I don't know how many people in chat even know what that is, but think of it like it's like a Sears. You know, it's like an appliance store, and he just kind of worked in the back of house. And it allowed him to make enough money because he didn't have to support a family at that point, right? Like he just had to pay for himself and my mother. Me and my sister, come that point in time, moved out. And we had our own lives, you know. And yeah. So for everyone just joining in now that doesn't know what's going on, why it's so somber today, not trying to make it somber, just kind of the vibe. Exclamation point potatoes for anyone that's absolutely new to the chat as to why we're here in this world, why we're planting 5 million potatoes for cancer awareness. We finished this build, and the last touches was a memorial to my late father, which is his birthday today. And anyone that's donating anything, bits, subs, gifts, you name it, anything today, will get an item that they will be able to give an item to the memorial. And, as Unix just found, for anyone that doesn't want to or doesn't have the ability to financially donate anything, then you can also spend channel points, 1,000 potato chips, and get an item. And with that, Unix, let's go downstairs and grab an item. Any item you'd like, so long as you're not trying to tell me to go get a netherite block. Chisps. We could do potatoes. What would be chips? What would be chisps? In Minecraft, what would be chisps? We could do a potato. Let's see. Oops. We're going to do a regular old spud. Oob did a golden potato. And keep in mind, you can reuse items. Oob did a golden potato. We had, Fuzzery did a rose bush. We had totems of undying. We had dandelions. Yo, Ness. Thank you so much for the biddies. All right, Ness and Unix, you guys could both. And also, keep in mind, any donations are going towards charity. So next time we do a charity live stream where we do a big live stream and we try to raise a bunch of money, I'm going to keep tabs of everything we made today. Even all the ad revenue from today. I don't know how much ad revenue I make. It's like 6 cents. But every single bit from today's stream is going to get donated towards that. So give him a respawn anchor. Oh, geez. How do I make a respawn anchor? I need netherite for that, right? I know I need netherite. 1 second, chat. I'm going to look up how to make a respawn anchor. This might be the most expensive item we do, if I could even do it. Respawn anchor. I've never made a respawn anchor, chat, legitimately. 6 crying obsidian, 3 glows. Oh, that's it? Oh, we have that. That's easy. Never mind. Let's see. Glowstone I have up here. Oh, that's super easy. We got that. I have tons of crying obsidian downstairs in the storage room. Right here. Yeah, there we go. We need 6 of them. And then we just do this, right? Oh, how did I not grab enough? How did I grab one too few? There we go. Respawn anchor. Alright, Unix, you can name it whatever you like, too. It could just be your name, you can name it something funny, you can name it something sentimental. And then, while Unix is getting theirs named, Ness, if you'd like to think of what you'd like to give. It could be anything you'd like. Can't believe this is the first time I've made a respawn anchor. Oh. Kyle, alright. Kyle. There we go. Hey, like I said, it could be anything. Like I said, once we plant that 5 millionth potato, one of these days, I'm going to come back and open the vault, so to speak, of all these offerings. And some of them, like Kyle, we'll just look at and be like, oh my geez. I don't know if this is how a lot of people work, but my brain very much so works where it remembers specific weird things like this. So I'm going to specifically remember that Unix is like, I'm going to name it Kyle because lols, you know what I mean? And it's going to make me smile. It will genuinely put a smile on my face. Looking through all the names, like for example, the whole box, you know, stuff like that. There'll be like little inside jokes that we'll just remember, like a little time capsule one day in the future. And I can only hope, chat, I can only hope that all of you will still be with us and in good health when we do eventually open up that time capsule. Ness, what would you like? Let's see, it could be anything. Whilst we're down here. It could be a flower, it could be a diamond, gold, literally anything. Good, that's the intention? Yeah. An apple, gold, and call it Mika. Okay, we can do a golden apple. I will spare no expense today. And call it Mika. Milka? Is that Milka? Like that? I can't see, 1 second. Is that it? Did I do it right? As your totem will never be gone from here. Exactly. If only, chat. Yes? Alright. If only, chat, these things were real. What would you do if you had, in real life, a respawn anchor or a totem of undying? You found some of my brother. Those are Doritos. Those are corn. Those are not potato. Heresy. Oh, I could use me some Doritos right now. I can use me some Doritos right now. Kyle and Milka. Let's do a quick sleep. Potato. I think you would have lost it. Yeah, that's fair. I probably would have done the same thing. Actually, Doritos Cool Ranch are the best. Oh, I can't do the ranch. I just like the plain old cheesy ones. The extra cheesy ones. Or even the spicy ones. Did I see your message? Can yours be a respawn compass? Or is that too expensive? What do I need to make it? What do I need to make it? Here, let me check these off before I... what is... Brev, what is respawn compass? Oh wait, it's just the underground thingies. Wait, I know what it is. I know this one. It's just the little shardy thing surrounding a normal compass, right? Yeah, we can do that. We can do that, Brev. Oop. There we go. I think I have a bunch of that stuff down here. One of these. Oops. Yeah, there we go. I got echo shards. I got echo shards for days. Ray, don't you dare jump scare me like that. I got echo shards for days. And we should have tons of compass, too. Compass. There we go. Alright. There we go. Recovery compass. What would you like to call your recovery compass, Brev? It could be anything you like. For anyone that's just joining that has no idea what's going on, we're paying respects. Anyone that donates anything today, any gifted subs, primes, bits, you name it, it could literally be 1 bit. The amount's not important. It's the sentiment that matters. And for anyone that doesn't have anything that they can give that way, if you have 1,000 potato chips, channel points, you guys, you don't know, honestly, it could just be your name. It could literally be anything. It could be a sentiment. It could be a joke. Yeah, we're giving him items. Yeah, at this point, we're giving a recovery compass, a respawn anchor, a totem of undying. At this point, we're trying to bring him back to life. I wish, chat. I wish. I don't want to say that I would give anything because I wouldn't give another life to get another life back. You know what I mean? Just be your name. All right, there we go. It could be simple. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. But, like, I would do anything to give honestly, anyone. Obviously, people that I care about, I would want to prioritize because of personal reasons. But I would do anything. If I could just snap my fingers and make someone that's ill just be back to perfect health, be happy, get more time with their family, you know what I mean? And I'd like to think that no matter what, no matter how many bad people might be out there in the world, I'd like to think 99.9% of people, if you asked if they could do that, they would do the same. All right, let's go give these 3 items. Let's go give these 3 items real quick. And I appreciate, by the way, everyone. I honestly wasn't expecting this many people to begin with. I wasn't expecting this many people to pay their respects. Let's see. We'll start with the recovery compass there. Make sure I'm on the right tile there. There we go. Recovery compass, the respawn anchor. Thank you. Appreciate it. And then we got the golden apple. Your left knee and wrist were in a lot of pain for several months, and today they're both feeling better. Well, that's good at least. If you had a superpower, you'd choose something like telekinesis, but on an atomic level, so you can move things like normal, but heal people. That's kind of like, what's its name? Like Molecule Man, or like Adam Eve. If anyone's seen Invincible, Adam Eve is broken. She has like some mental limitation where she can't affect living things, but she could basically rewrite like molecules. So like actually just become like, hi, you're broken, have cancer? No, you don't. You're just fine now. She just has to get over that mental thing that was implanted in her. And then Brev, recovery compass. Haven't seen it, but it sounds really cool. Yeah, she's a really cool character. Why do we come up here like perfectly every time when like the god rays are shining down on the memorial? Honestly, chat, if you can do any one thing, like let's say you had a shooting star, like a real shooting star, and you could grant any wish. It could be literally anything. It could break reality. What would be the one wish? Would it be like bring back a loved one? Would it be have a superpower? Would it be like end world hunger? Would it be something, and I don't want to say more selfish, but like something more personal, like, I don't know, like $1 million. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be a waste of a wish, but you know, just a mere $1 million. I feel like you need to put your pinky up to your lips and go $1 million at that point. I don't know what I would wish for. Genuinely. I feel like I would have decision paralysis. I feel like there would be too many things that I would want. You're going to say something you probably don't want to hear. Say it, Unix. You're fine. But it's funny? Alright, go for it. I'm fine with funny. I'm ready. I was born ready. I was born ready to hear these hard one-liners. Infinite wishes? Impossible. Alright, assuming that you couldn't Genie's wish your way, like you had Genie rules or something, or you couldn't get infinite wishes, you couldn't wish for more shooting stars. I did say anything, I did, I have to amend it. You only get one thing. My wish would be that you didn't have to miss the rest of your Tuesday streams because of work. You could just wish to be wished. You could just wish to be rich, and then you wouldn't have to work. Honestly, I hate the fact that money has so much power in, like, our society. Like, let's just say I had $10 billion, right? Like, I was just, like, the richest man on the planet. I wouldn't have to work. I could just stream for all of you every day. Just dispense good vibes. Anyone that was sick, I could just pay for their treatments. You know what I mean? Like, we could literally just funnel money into everything, to research everything, to fix everything. You like work? Well, you could choose to work. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't think, like, for perfect example, you could consider streaming work to some degree. Like, you have a schedule, you have a thing, you have a responsibility. Like, you could choose to enjoy your work. I don't want to say choose. You can enjoy your work. But if you didn't need money, you would be doing it because you wanted to, not because you had to. Anyway, Seas, no worries, Brev. Thanks for coming by, mate, and thanks for the contributions. You have an absolutely fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Hopefully work's not too bad today. You know what I mean, chat? Like, I hate to make it sound like money is such an important thing, because it's really not. In the end of the day, you can't take it with you, right? No matter what, you can have all the money in the world, and it can't buy happiness. But at the same time, if you have the potential for happiness already, and can't afford to do the things that make you happy, then money is the only thing stopping you from being happy. Isn't that just terrible? It's just terrible. I hate the fact that we live in a world that when someone becomes so desperately ill that they have to make a decision on do everything you need to feel better or save money. You know what I mean? You wish you had a peaceful planet so everyone had a place to live, something to eat, no global warming, no war. Being rich sounds cool, but you need shops to stop banning my chocolate fake milk. I think you could produce all the fake milk you wanted, right? If you just had unlimited money, if you just had infinite money, like if you had an infinite money glitch in real life, you could literally just be like, you, company, make my milk forever. I don't care. Canada has free healthcare. I wish America hits there one point. I wish America could hit there one point. It's like one of those things where if you got sick, and this is real, this is a real thing. Like, this is a thing that people plague with. Like, go on GoFundMe right now. Actually, don't. You'll be depressed. Don't do it, chat. I'm that genuine. Don't do it. But if you went on GoFundMe right now, 99.9% of, like, everything on that website is, hello, I am dying, and or hello, my family member is dying, and or hello, my pet is dying, loved one, something. And we can't afford treatment. Please donate money so we can afford to live, so we can pay the bills we need to get by. And I hate that that's a consideration. I hate that there are people out there that have to make the thought of, if I treat myself, I'm going to make my family go bankrupt, and then I'm going to die anyway, and then my family's going to be bankrupt. So I should just not bother treating myself and just, basically give up. I hate it. I hate that that's the way our world works. And I pray, chat, sincerely, this is my wish. This is my wish. This would be my one wish, and no hesitation to make this wish. I wish that I can live to see the day that that's not the way the world works anymore. I'm not saying infinite money. I'm not saying we find the cure for cancer. Just something changes. Something changes in the world so that that's never a concern anyone needs to have. That when you're sick, the only thing you need to focus on is feeling better. That treatments never have a dollar sign attached to them. That if you have the worst type of anything, that a doctor is just going to just immediately give you the best healthcare possible without being like, but can you afford it? You saw a satirical GoFundMe campaign on Reddit, a celebrity to 10 billion, and they were halfway there. You're so mad. Yeah, and then we've had like the Kickstarters for like making potato salad and stuff like that where they're jokes. It's like, I can't help but laugh, right? Because if you don't laugh, you cry. It's one of those things where it's like so pitiful and sad, where you're like, wow, that's happening right now. It's ironic. But yeah, I think if I could make any wish, infinite money would be great. But if I didn't have to worry about being sick, and I knew that I wouldn't have to worry about anyone, because here's the thing, right? That's a wish, chat. That's a wish that carries like permanent consequences or good consequences, right? Like if I physically changed the world to be that better place, then even if I died, even if everyone that knew me ever died, millions of years in the future, that world would still be that same way. As opposed to if I just want infinite money, as soon as I'm gone, my infinite money's gone, and now I can no longer help anyone, right? You have a song that you listen to when you get sad, and you'd like to share it one more? One More Light by Linkin Park. Linkin Park does have some absolutely depressing vibes. I'm joking. I love Linkin Park. That's OG music for me. But yeah, actually, there's a really sad song that is really fitting that I used to listen to all the time. It was by Green Day. I actually think it's by Green Day. I'm trying to remember the name of the song, but it's like "Wake Me Up When September Ends." And when I was younger, I never really understood the lyrics, and when I got older, I kind of like surmised what it was. And I think it was effectively like one of either the writer of the song or someone in Green Day or something like that lost their father. The name of the song I'm talking about, Mike, is I think it's September. I think it's just called September. I'm not sure. Here, let me check real quick. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September. It's literally just called that. And apparently it's been sung by other people than Green Day. The version I knew was Green Day. Yeah, it's literally called "Wake Me Up When September Ends." Their old album's very good because they scream all the time, but the new Linkin Park, I don't know if I've heard any of the new Linkin Park. Like, don't get me wrong, like Numb and all that stuff. Like, it's I can listen. It's a vibe. Like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh my God, favorite song ever. But like, I didn't dislike Linkin Park. Their songs just kind of sounded very similar. But that's the same thing with Green Day. Like, all of Green Day's songs sound like the same song in a way. I'm not trying to insult anyone that likes Green Day. I'm not trying to insult Green Day. I like Green Day. Like, genuine. I'll say it. I don't care. But it's kind of like, what's another one? There's another one. There's another, people definitely hate me for this hot take. But there's another like really popular band where like all the songs are like the same song. And it's like funny because someone did a bit on it, I think once, where they played like the piano chords to like that song. And then just like, was like, oh, you know what song this is, right? And then they just kept changing the chord like by one note or by the speed. And was like, oh, now it's that other song that they write. Oh, now it's that other song that they write. They went through like the whole thing. Yo, how's it going now, Yog? Hope you're having a great one, mate. Nickelback only has like 3 songs. Nickelback is another one, like all their songs sound the same as well. Let's see. Green Day. Yeah, yep, okay. I wasn't incorrect. But I think what it was, and someone could tell me if I'm wrong, but I think someone in Green Day lost their father in September. And they sung that song, I guess, to like, I don't know, pay homage or something like that. But now that I see that it's another song, I might be 100% incorrect, because it looks like it's kind of like a Bill Withers thing, where it was like "Ain't No Sunshine," where it's like a million people have sung that song. But that song kind of hits different now, chat, for me personally, because like I'm not going to say like all of September I'm depressed and I just want to push it away, but that was when my dad actually died. That was the actual month that my dad passed. For a Minecraft stream, we're doing a lot of trying. Hey, but I'm in the game, so Twitch can't be angry. Yeah, no. Today is kind of just a chill vibe hangout. This is less of a playing the game. It's all right now, Yog. It's all right. It was like over 5 years ago at this point. We're here to pay respects. We're here to celebrate the life of, and not just my father, but everyone. Chat, anyone that has lost a loved one, and it doesn't even have to be just the cancer. I one day will not be here. You know what I mean? Yes, exactly. F to pay respects. I one day will not be here, and I don't want anyone to be sad about that. I know people will be sad. I know that that's like an inescapable truth. But I would rather people remember the good, remember the happy, than focus on the sad. And I know that there will be, for anyone that's lost anyone, there will be this transitionary period where you're used to doing things. You know, those people were a part of your lives. They were something you did every day, you know, like it takes a minute to basically build a new rhythm, that doesn't involve that aspect of your life. And that's hard and it hurts. But I hope that we've done, for anyone that might miss me, for anyone that might be sad one day when I'm gone, I hope that we did enough happy, good things, you know what I mean? To like make you smile through those moments and get you through those moments. And anytime you're feeling sad about anyone you've lost, anything you've lost, it could be a pet, it could be a loved one, it could be a family member. I hope that these words can kind of help you find peace, to think of the happy moments that you had with them. Because I'm sure if those people are watching over us in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It doesn't matter what religion. It doesn't matter if no religion. If in any way, shape, and form, like there's some ethereal plane where they can witness everything that's happening now, I can promise you that anyone that cared about you doesn't want to see you sad. My dad, if they're up there, watching down, so to speak, I'm sure they don't want to see me even sulking like this. So I'm really genuinely trying to not. Like, none of this stream is meant to be sulk. Not so. I might have gotten close to crying a couple times already, but by no means is this a sulking stream. This is a celebration stream. Not saying, haha, they're gone, but more appreciating all the things and the good memories we had while we had them. So, for anyone that's just joining us now, I've been just kind of repeating it throughout the stream because I'm a little too lazy to customly make a command or type it. But this stream, any donations, any bits, any gifts, anything, could literally be a penny, will get you an item that you can give to this memorial that I've been staring at for the last few minutes. And if you don't want to donate money, you don't have to. 1,000 potato chips for a channel point redeem can get you the same thing. They died instead, hooray. Exactly. Not hooray, they died. Not sad they died, just instead, hooray, they were a good person. Exactly. My dad was a hero to me, and I'm sure a lot of people, their dads were heroes to them. But, like, genuinely, they were a rock to my family. Whenever anyone needed something, they were there. A stone, a pillar. And it's sad, because, chat, I'll try not to cry right now. It's sad, because when you lose a person like that, you lose, like, an emotional support pillar, right? Like, you have to find other things to hold up all of those structures that pillar held up. But yeah, all the proceeds from today's stream, literally everything. Every single cent, every donation, every bit of ad revenue, you name it, I'm going to be donating to the next time we do a charity live stream. So any donations that come in to pay respects, to get yourself an item, to throw into, we have a little vault beneath the monument. We have a little vault. Effectively, there's a hopper mine cart under there that's sucking up the items. And one day, exclamation point potatoes, for anyone that's new and doesn't know what the purpose of this world is, one day when we finish planting 5 million potatoes, we're going to come back here and we're going to crack open this vault and we're going to see all of the items that people contributed, that everyone offered to this memorial over the years. Because we are only keeping these, what's his name, the channel point redeems and the contributions on this day. So won't be till next year again. It's okay to cry sometimes. That often shows how strong we really are. So everyone gets to remember, rest, and drink your water. Yes, exactly. And yes, it is okay to cry. It's 100% okay to be sad. It's 100% okay to feel hurt. And that's the normal part of grieving. So for anyone that tells you anything different, they're stupid. Don't listen to them. Now, obviously, there's a healthy cry. There's a healthy way to cry. There's a healthy way to grieve. And then there's unhealthy. And chat, for anyone out there that's experiencing loss, and sadness and they can't pull themselves up, please seek help. Like, I'm not saying like in a cheeky way. I mean, like, literally, like, there are people out there that could help you. There are people out there that have been through what you've been through. There's the hydrate. I picked up my water bottle. I knew as soon as someone said hydrate that someone was going to do it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Thank you, Oob, for the hydrate, chat. Eat your water. It's good for you. All right, here we go. Cheers. Delicious. All right, now, Yog, let's go grab yourself an item real quick. It could be any item you like. The joke is, please don't make it like a netherite block or something obscene, but I don't care about if it's expensive. Like, I'll give diamonds, I'll give respawn anchors, we did totems, like, we've done golden apples. As long as it's something I can physically get reasonably, I don't mind even going out and getting an item, like a specific flower if we don't have one. But let's go down to our storeroom here and see what we have. An allium. Let's see, do I have an allium? I don't, but I know where I can get some. So we're going to go fly out to that flower forest real quick. And we're going to go pick up an allium. And then you'll be able to name it too now, Yog. You're good. No. It's fine. Like I said, today's stream is about the journey. We're just here vibing. It's not about God apple, anyone. Please, I only have one. Not that it wouldn't be a good cause giving it, but it also needs to stay in our museum, so I don't think I'd be able to offer that one. Today's, like I said, today we're vibing. Today is not about progress. It's not about building something. We built something. We finished something. We built an absolutely beautiful thing. And now we're just giving it the chance to kind of breathe. We're giving everyone the chance to come out, vibe, chill, tell stories. So I genuinely don't mind if we have to go out and collect an item. It's for a great purpose, and it's for a great cause. Let's see. I think it was like right over here. It shouldn't be that far. They're fairly... Yeah, we've only found one ancient city so far. Oh, there's the tree. There's the single jungles tree that's in a friggin' 2x2 jungle zone. Oh, there's a smaller one. But that means right over... It means right over here somewhere was our flower forest. And you can find it. Yeah, I know. I try not to... I don't want to say cheat. I don't really consider chunk-based cheating. But I like organically finding things, too. And I feel like if we just looked it up, then it kind of takes away some of the fun, right? It takes away the surprise of finding it, right? The thrill of exploration. I have absolutely zero qualms for anyone that uses chunk-based, by the way. I use it. Like I said, I've used it before. It's just a matter of, if I can help it, I would like to find it organically. Somewhere out here. Shouldn't be too much further. To be honest, you don't know if that's good, probably not, but after losing your girlfriend to a car crash, you went really numb, and even therapy didn't really change it back. Like I said, and I said this in the beginning of the stream, you never forget. The pain never goes away. We just find different ways to, I don't want to say cope, but to cope with it. It's a process. It's a process of finding new ways to enjoy the things we used to enjoy, knowing that the people we enjoyed them with aren't with us anymore. And it is definitely harder for some people than others. It should be anywhere over here. I should literally see like a field of alliums here any second now. Should be over here somewhere. Oh, we have cornflowers over here. We can grab some cornflowers. I don't think I have any of these. I'll grab a couple of these, some daisies, just grab some flowers. Flowers seem to be a popular request right now. Can't imagine why. Exactly. But that's the thing, right? Like, if your lady was still alive today, or if she could give you a message from beyond, you know what I mean? I'm positive that anyone that cares about anyone wouldn't want their lovers, their family members to suffer. They would want them to find ways to be happy. And here's the thing, right? I don't know who said this. Someone can please correct me in chat. But there's like a famous saying where a man dies twice, right? Like a person dies twice. They die, obviously, when they kick the bucket, when, you know, whatever happens to them, they no longer are alive in this living world, right? But then they continue to live in the hearts and memories of every person that ever knew them. And they die a second time only when every person that is left that remembers them forgets them. So in a very, very real way, now Yog, they are still alive. Not physically, like you can't corporeally hug them, but they are alive in your heart as a memory. And they will live forever, every single time you think of them, and every time anyone that cared about them thinks of them. So, in a very real way, because of our hearts, because of our memories, we kind of made ourselves immortal, as long as we pass them down. No, it is an actual quote. That's what I said, and that's why I asked, is this the place? That's why I asked if anyone can please tell me the person who originally said it. I don't remember the exact quote, but I know it's like a person dies twice, and I think it's more like a man dies twice or whatever, or blah, 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 blah. But it's more supposed to be people. It's not supposed to be about gender or anything like that. Where is this flower forest? I know it was over here somewhere. It was, is this it? I see flowers down here. It was somewhere over here. It was in this birch forest. I know I took a screenshot of it. I could just check the screenshot. I could stop being stubborn. I could just check the screenshot. Bees. Roses. I'll check the screenshot real quick. I feel like we're right here. I'm going to check the screenshot. It's going to tell me to go 2 feet to the left. Ernest Hemingway. Thank you, Unix. I appreciate that. Every man has 2 deaths. When he is buried in the ground, and the last time someone says his name. In some ways, men can be immortal. Truer words have never been spoken. So for anyone out there that is grieving, that doesn't know how to deal with their loss, in a way, remember, you simply existing and remembering their name, that's keeping them alive in some very real ways. Even if it's not a way that you can hug. And I don't know, chat, maybe one day we'll live long enough where even us fragile humans will transcend death. It kind of scares me. I'm not going to lie. It kind of genuinely scares me to think that we could, because I don't know what the consequences of that would be. That's also the basis behind the Day of the Dead and its practice. Day of the Dead is beautiful. I would genuinely, like, next Day of the Dead, chat, next year, hold me to this. Genuinely, hold me to this. I would love to celebrate, and both in real life and on stream, I would love to celebrate the Day of the Dead, because I've been reading into it a little bit, and it is a lot deeper than I thought it was. I have not seen Coco. I want to see Coco. I do genuinely want to see Coco. So next Day of the Dead, chat, I would genuinely like to have a big, like, I don't want to say party. What's the correct word? Like, festivities, right? A celebration. Celebration, that's the correct word. I want to have a big celebration next year. I'm going to look at the screenshot, because I think I'm lost. Typical potato getting lost in his own world. One sec, I got the screenshot folder right here. Screenshots. Please tell me I took pictures. Please tell me I took pictures. I did. Okay, thank goodness. It's at 1568, 3040, 3014. So let's see, where am I right now? 19? Oh, I'm nowhere close. Oh, no, wait, I'm not that far. No, I'm not that far at all. Okay, which direction do I need to go? This is negative Z. I need to go to positive Z. And I need to go to negative X. So I need to go this direction. Any type of screen? Yes, we stream every day that starts with a T at 3:30p CST. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Tater Days, which is just we rename Saturdays. This is 18. This is going the wrong direction. I'm going to land and get more fireworks. We need some more fireworks. And then actually this, funny enough, a polar opposite of this stream, Thursday stream is going to be the You Laugh, You Lose. So anyone that wants to preemptively get their videos queued up to make sure you get in first, exclamation point Discord, you can get access to our community Discord. We have a You Laugh, You Lose channel. We can post video links in there. You guys aren't going to get me with the same thing twice. I will adapt. I will adapt. You guys are going to have to keep finding new tricks to make me laugh. And since it's not the prize for the charity You Laugh, like, you know, it's not the prize stream, so to speak. We won't be necessarily giving away gifted subs or anything like that. It'll be more like a, if you make me laugh, the stream ends sort of thing. And then switch to dick. There's some of those memes out there. It'll be like You Laugh, You Lose thing, but the reward will be a, what's its name? A role in Discord. I'm going to make a custom role in Discord. That'll be like, once we get awards and things like that, where we can have like badges next to your name, you'll have one. But, you gotta go. No worries, Unix. You have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, mate. It'll be like a Discord role where you get like basically like you get to flex and show off to everyone else that you were one of the people that made Potato laugh. That's it. It'll be a little thing. And then other streams will give away prizes, money, merch, whatever, something. Let's see. We're finding this allium. Which, speaking of which, once we find it, we'll have to think of what you'll have to think of what you want to name it as well. Am I going the right direction? I am not. 2, 1. This is the correct direction. Alright, this is the direction. Should be any moment now. 15, 3000. 15, 3000. Everyone in chat as well. Do not have a bad day, or it will come to your residence and end it. End my bad day. Do it. Do it. Honestly, I'm genuinely just enjoying the vibes today, chat. I'm enjoying just the chill, relaxing, like just kind of, I don't want to say exploration, but you know, just kind of hanging out, reminiscing, celebrating, sharing stories, stuff like that. 18, I went too far that way. Chat, why can I not, could I please coordinates? We need to go to 1500 and 3000. I'm going the wrong direction in that direction. What? Chat, how could I get so lost so easily? How could, hello, please. So I need to go further this way and further this way. How do I feel like I'm just constantly going in circles? Not gonna lie, one sad and an alarming thing you notice here in Poland amongst your friends and other teenagers, you know, is that more and more people seem to have depression in the state of mental health. Well, yeah, of course, because the world keeps becoming a more disgusting place. Like, I hate to say it that way, but like perfect example, everyone was talking about the scams. Is this literally the forest right here? It is. We've passed this forest, I swear, like 1,000 times. Alliums. We're getting alliums. Like, perfect example. Everyone's talking about, like, the Black Friday scams and stuff like that. This is a petty thing, sure. But, like, everyone's like, oh, you know, they're literally lying to us, and they're taking our money, and corporations, and greed, and, you know, like, that's, like, the world we live in today. And it's becoming, like, aggressively more obvious to everyone that you can't lie to people anymore. So like the newer generation is being born with access to the internet. They're being born with the ability to realize that, you know, it's like a sham right off the bat, so to speak. So it's kind of like they're like, why am I putting effort into it? Oh, there we go, alliums, we found them. You know, like they're like, why am I putting effort into anything? And if you don't put effort into anything, if you don't have any passion, then of course you're gonna be depressed. You know what I mean? There you go. Let's grab a couple more alliums while we're here. Grab a couple more of these. There we go. Schools are often too much work and no fun. Yeah, and the other thing is, like, you know, the state of schools. I've said it again and again. The only thing you'll learn from school that's worth anything, chat, is like learning how to be social, like learning how to live with your fellow human beings, so to speak. Aside from that, anything you learn in school, you can learn on the internet faster, more efficiently, more comfortably. Let's grab some more roses while we're here. Just kind of grabbing, just a la carte grabbing whatever we can while we're in the flower forest. All right, let's see. Now, Yog, you were the one that wanted the allium, right? Let's see. Mark off this hydrate. Thanks for the drip. There we go. So now, Yog, let's see. What would you like? Welcome in, monkey. What would you like to name it? Let's see if I can get home now. Home should be easy. I just have to get to 0, 0 effectively. Bunny. It's a baby bunny. It's adorable. Let's see. 0, 0. That's the wrong direction. Yo, how's it going, monkey? Welcome in. Base bunny, exactly. Oh god, everyone remembered the drip exists. Alright, that's going the wrong direction, so it's this way. Oh geez, I'm being dripped out the wazoo. That's this way. This is the way to home. We're gonna go home as the sun sets. We're gonna give Now Yog's offering to the memorial. Which, by the way, chat, while I'm on the way home, if anyone's just joining in now that doesn't know what's going on, today we're paying respects. It's my father's birthday. They're no longer with us. For anyone that's been at the channel for a hot minute, they'll have probably known that part already. But it's all right. We're celebrating their life, so to speak, more so than being sad about their passing. It was years ago. We're paying our respects today. And with that said, for anyone that wants to give an offering at the memorial we built for them, they can either use channel points. We have a channel point redeem that's only going to be open today for 1,000 potato chips. And you could also donate biddies, subs, gifts, dollars, anything. Any donations and things like that we earn this stream are going to go to the next charity live stream. Thank you, Monkey. Monkey, think of what item you want to give. It could be anything. I genuinely don't care, as long as I can obtain it. We just went out and got an allium for Now Yogg, so this is their contribution, their offering. I don't want to say contribution. You just gotta hide behind masks. Yeah, exactly. Which are personalities you change depending upon the people you're around. That's a thing. Like, that's kind of the thing that school teaches. And you should always be yourself, right? You should never be afraid to be yourself. But at the same time, you do have to kind of, I don't want to say conform, but you know, if you're too outlandish and crazy, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb, and you might not want to stick out like a sore thumb. A golden tato named Banana. There we go. That works. We'll get a golden banana. Let's see. I am too far in the negatives now. We need to go... Where am I going? This way. Yes. This should lead us to home, just 1,000 blocks away. We will go grab you a golden potato. Let's see, we have Oob has given a golden potato. We have Monkey now has given a golden potato. We have someone's given a golden apple. We have a totem of Undying. We have a respawn anchor. We have a recovery compass. Roses. We've had, oop, there's our potato fields. Oops. Stop pushing the wrong button. There's our potato field, so we know we're home. We know we're almost home. There we go. There's our beautiful place. Let us go grab Monkey's golden banana, rename it Banana, and then we'll drop off Now Yogg and Monkey's offerings to the memorial. We're home. We bringeth more flowers. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. Let's grab a golden potato. Bam. Bam. And we will rename it Banana. There we go. And then Now Yogg, what would you like to call your flower? The only thing you could say with it until it gets better, because no one care. The only thing I can say with Uni, it gets better because no one cares. Yeah, like once you get to later, like here's the thing, right? Younger years in school, like elementary and stuff, children are brutal. God, they're brutal. Welcome back, Monkey. They're absolutely like just cancer because they don't know any better, right? They don't understand the consequences of their actions. As everyone grows up and gets older, they kind of understand like, oh wow, my actions have consequences. Allium for pig. Let me get that on. Allium for big potato father. It all fits. There we go. Based. Me, I am adult, I am brutal. You are based, indeed. But yeah, it's one of those things where as people grow up, they kind of realize, look, is there a reason for me to be toxic right now? What am I getting out of this? You know what I mean? And they kind of just chill out. I'm not saying that adults aren't toxic. They could totally be toxic. In fact, they could be more brutal than children sometimes because they know how to direct that anger very violently at people. But at the same time, for the most part, they're not as brutal. You always find a reason to be toxic. Our monkey. Our toxic monkey. But at the same time, you also kind of learn, like, as you grow, you learn how to, like, roll with the punches more and kind of, like, let it just shrug it off, you know? Which is an important skill to have, because if everyone let everything get to them, like, at maximum, you know, efficiency, then everyone would just be murdering each other violently. So it's like there's a certain level or degree of, like, skill to being able to like just shrug it off, like just being able to let it roll it off you, kind of like that like putting that shielding on you that lets the water flow off you. It just hits you, rolls right off, doesn't even get you wet. Or if someone's toxic, other people just exactly, right? And that's the same thing as like in like elementary school. If someone says you stink like a doo-doo head, everyone else in the class goes, oh, you know what I mean? That's like a whole thing. As opposed to like if you're in college and someone says you're a doo-doo head, you might get someone snort or chuckle, but they're going to be laughing at the person that called you a doo-doo head. They're not going to be like on the doo-doo head namer's side. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean. You get more maturity. So there's a majority of maturity once you get to the later years, which is why university is more sufferable. All right, let's see. Now, Yogg, we'll give yours first. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate it. And then Monkey. Here we go. The banana. Give the banana. There we go. It's appreciated, guys. Once we plant the 5 millionth potato in this world, once we have all of them planted, we're going to come back here and crack open this time capsule. We're going to crack this open. I'm going to read all these names of all these items that we've offered. I'm just going to cry and laugh at the same time. Like Kyle. I'm rubber, you're glue. What you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Nanny, nanny, nanny. Exactly. It's that, but like the mature version of that, where you're just like, yeah, I don't give a crap. You're showing your age here. You're showing your maturity. You're the one making yourself look at it. It's the kid version of the Uno reverse card. No, you. No. This game never ceases to amaze me. It's so simple, yet it could be so pretty. Oh, wow, we've been doing this for almost 2.5 hours. Hey, Lab, you still in chat, mate? We still getting burritos? Oob, are you going to join us for burritos tonight? Is tonight going to be an Oob burrito night, or does Oob have a work? Does Oob has to work? I'm going to try to keep going for like another 30 minutes, chat, at least. But I am a very tired boy today. So, as soon as we finish up stream, no Ritos, no Ritos for Oob. As soon as we do finish up stream today, I'm going to go get me some food, because I have not eaten all day. I know, you're going to scold me, chat. I tried to. I was lazy. I chose to nap instead of food, because I knew I was going to eat Rito eventually. But, so I'm a hungry boy as well. So once stream is over, I'm going to consume large amounts of calories and then get some sleep proper. Can't bonk curses. Why? Why can't you bonk? Did you spend all your money on throwing something at the memorial? Can understand the needs of nap. Exactly. So we're going to hang out for a little while longer, chat. 24 points. Let's go, Monkey's poor. We made Monkey poor with compassion. Chat, let's go. We out-compassioned Monkey. Woo. Dang, that's not healthy, but can't really criticize you because you'd be a hypocrite since every other. You go 30 to 40 hours without food. Oh, no Oob tonight? No, probably no Oob. They got works. They got the works. But that's fine. Honestly, I've been trying to make sure I don't forget to eat because I don't know if anyone else. You got biddies, though. You do have biddies. But what are biddies going to do? Biddies can't bonk me. I'm safe from the biddies, from the bonks. Oh. But yeah, no, I'm going to try to hang out for like at least another half an hour with y'all. Biddies rhyme with biddies can fub. They can, but actually you could save your biddies now, because only 69 biddies can fub instead of 100 biddies. Let's see, what do I have? I think I have fub, and I have the creeper. Creeper is 55, fub is 69, because, you know, biddies could do worse than bonks if you're smart about it. How could biddies do worse than bonks? What is worse than bonks? What is worse than bonks? What is best in life? Oh. But yes, for anyone joining in now that doesn't know, we're just kind of chilling, vibing, hanging out. Today's stream is kind of just paying respects. A fate worse than bonks. For anyone that does donate any biddies, that does donate any subs, gifts, you name it. It literally could be one biddy. It doesn't. It's not about the amount. You'll be able to name an item and give it as an offering to this monument we've built here. And if you don't have money to contribute that way, you can also just use channel points. 1,000 potato chips will give you an item that you can rename and give. And then one day in this world, once we've planted 5 million potatoes, we'll come back and we'll crack open that vault. All these potatoes. What is best in life? To crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their womens. What is best in life? To consume warm starches, crunchy tater tots, and deliciously greasy French fries. All of these potatoes, chat. One day, there will be... FBI, open up! One day my eardrums will work again. Thank you for the biddies. Why? Monkey, it didn't say in chat who that was, but I assume it was you. Curse you. That's how potato. That's better than a bonk. My ears, why? Oh. Alright, well, like I said, chat, any and all donos. You really love off-brand names such as Snickers, Snippers, Lay's, Legs, nice. Yeah, no, I love the generic, like, video game off-brands for stuff, like Yellow Flesh. I do that stuff all the time. I refuse to give the brands money unless they pay me. They can pay for that time. Not thank, exactly. But all of the donos for today's stream, chat, are going to be donated to a charity next time we do our live stream. Next time we do a charity. Next time we do a charity live stream. Senor Thump is still on struggle bus with typing. So keep that in mind too. Anything y'all donate today will go towards likely Sarcoma Foundation or some other cancer awareness / funding charity. We might do like St. Jude's in the future. They do a lot of good work helping make sure children that unfortunately get the sickness do not have to struggle and have the best chances possible. I want to try to contribute to charities that are making like the biggest difference in the world, even if it's not finding a cure, if it's helping the people who are sick now, right? He looks a lot better though, just cold / hot sensitivity. What? I missed some context. Here. I think the next thing we're going to build in this world is probably going to be some farms to finish up like our raid farm and things like that. Your thumb wound. Oh, okay. Got you. Well, I'm glad that they're doing better. Now submerge them in cold water and then immediately boiling hot water to help the healing process. Actually, warm compression, things like that can actually legitimately help. I'm not actually saying scald your hands. Don't do that. That's bad. But helping circulate extra bloods. How was my Thanksgiving? Stressful. My computer died. Well, not my computer. My computer's fans died. I didn't know what was wrong with my computer. Okay, I could tell chat this story for everyone that was here waiting patiently for a Thanksgiving live stream that never happened. That was basically my Thanksgiving. My family is not down here where I live right now, so it was a solo spud day. Everyone that I live with had their own families to live with. Thank you, Monkey, for the biddies. Oh, sad violin, why? So, everyone that lives in my household, like all my friends, they had, like, families that they go and celebrate Thanksgivings with. So, I was home alone, desperately trying to fix my computer, because when I woke up that morning and turned it on to load up Minecraft and get ready for stream, it sounded like it wanted to take off into outer space and explode at the same time. It was literally like it just revved up. I got so scared that I literally just immediately turned it off. I panicked for a moment. Oh, we got hydrates and we got respects. Okay. Ness, think of what you'd like to give as an item. And chat, eat your water now, y'all. Thanks for the hydrate, mate. Thanks for watering your streamer. All right, chat, eat your water. It's good for you. Cheers. Delicious. Do you have Trident? We do have Trident. I only have the one, though. I could try to farm a Trident. It might take a while. We might not get that item. But we can go unalive drown and try to farm Trident. Let's see. I don't have a Monodent. Yeah, the one... Why? Pain. Okay, Monkey, you are proving. This is the only Trident we have. 4Q. It's our channeling Trident so we can collect heads. They are hard to get. We got really lucky with that. In fact, we got a perfect clip. There were two drowned next to each other, one with a trident and one without. We killed the boy with the trident, it dropped it, and the one without it immediately picked it up and started throwing it at us. We had to kill both of them to get it. If you have another item you'd like to offer, you most certainly
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
No. Why? Why, Monkey? Was that 4 or 5? Was that a book entry, Monk? Was that a book entry? I'll give you your book entry regardless. Let's see. We'll go down in this river and unalive some drowns. Hello, drowns? Hello? Hello, drowns? It might be better if we found an ocean. Might be better if we found an ocean. That was 4? Okay, well then you're 1 away from a book entry. This is more water at least. Why? I'm in water! You paid more than you needed to for that, by the way. You could have paid 55 bits. I can't believe that still jump scared me. Okay, we'll go get your book entry. Let's go get your book entry real quick. Ness, if you could think of a different item than a trident, I don't think we're going to be able to find a trident within the last bits of stream. I'll still hunt one just for funsies, but I genuinely don't think we're going to get one. Ouch, my face. Let's go find Monkey's book. Let's go find Monkey's book. Let's see. LMT. There we go. Alright, Monkey. I misclicked. That was a misinput. That was 2 misinputs, I swear. A, B, C, D, E, F, U, and your mom, and your sister, and your broke... and your sister, and your job, and your broke-ass car, and that shit you call art, fork you and your friends that'll... I'll never... blank. Let's see, do we have a space there? You do have a space there. Just give him an iron sword and named it Wheeldeck. Alright. Let's get Monkey's book entry in right quick. Messing with Monkey. An S? Alright. There we go. S for Creeper Hiss. There we go. Bamf. Congratulations, Monkey. I definitely think you have the longest book in the library. Alright, let's go grab an iron sword. I might have an iron sword. If not, we could just make one. Let's see. Our first weapons were definitely not those. Nah, we'll just make one. Let's see, grab a couple iron. Grab a stick. There we go. It's all that pay to win, baby. You had a lot of firsts at first, before your work schedule changed. You were grabbing firsts, like, every day. Let's see. Iron sword. And we're naming it... Widdelek? Like that, mate? Did I spell that right? W-I-D-E-L-E-C? Yes. Bamf. Nice. We do a quick sleep. Pet the babies. Pet, 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 pet. Your work schedule didn't change, you just have to share an... Oh, that's right, that's right. I remember it was something about your work changed, where you were unfortunately no longer able to absolutely destroy and snipe first every single stream. Go. Alright, mate. From Wilda Cetric? What? I can't even say that word. What is that word? Wide electric? Wid electric. What? You were only doing it once a week? I mean... Alright, let me quickly just mark this off so I don't forget. Mark off. Mark off. Mark off. There we go. Alrighty then. We have our Wheeldeck. It is selected. There we go. On average. It's fork in your language. That's fine. Let's go. Fork. You mark off. I mark off. Mark. Thank Mark. Speaking of which, we did. Did we watch the most recent episode of Invincible, Oob? I don't remember. I love these petals so much. Now your father could slay monsters on the other side. Let's go. And if they ever perish, they will have extra lives and respawn anchors, and always be able to find their fork They will always be able to find their fork with their recovery compass. They got golden apples. We've got golden potatoes. We're just spoiling them. I think we need R&M, though. Rick and Morty. Yes, there is a new episode of Rick and Morty out. That came out this past Sunday. All right, let's see, chat. We're getting close. We're getting close to the 3-hour mark. So for anyone else that's out there that would like to give any contributions, any offerings, now's your chance. Speak now or forever hold your peace, so to speak, because once this stream ends today, you won't have another option until next year. Every year we will do this, and we will not open the vault until we finish this world. I will refuse until this world is done. Until we either put it in hardcore mode and die, or until we plant 5 million potatoes and move on to something different. We will keep this this vault locked up with all of the contributions inside. And if it stops sucking up items, I might have to dig down there and expand the chests, because I think I only have like 3 double chests down there. 3 double chests plus 3 hoppers, I guess technically 4 hoppers, and a hopper minecart. So if those actually fill up over the following years, then we will definitely need to add more storage to it. This has been very, very serene and peaceful, chat. I want to thank everyone again. I know. I've been thanking you guys all stream, but like genuinely, I didn't know how well something like this would, what's the word, like come across. Like I was almost confident that I would be building this thing and then everyone would leave. Genuinely. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I have more faith in you than that, chat. I should say I wasn't expecting that, but I was fearing that. But rather instead, all of you guys have been absolutely so supportive, so amazing. I genuinely, I don't know what I ever did to deserve having such an amazing little community as y'all. But please, never change. For better or worse, chat. Never change. Let's do another quick flyby. Just enjoy the view. I'll give everyone some final chances to get their points in if they're trying to grind up that 1,000 points in. We'll do another little scenic view. Let's get down a little bit here. Our beautiful Sherry. You know, we need to name this place. We need to name our peak, our plateau. I've thought of a few names, but I've never, like, stuck with one of them, so I don't remember any of the names that I've thought up. Enter it. This will probably be something we finish at one point. We make like a dock here to take off, to fly across our potato fields, make a little sky dock, and that'll tie in, since we don't really need this area here. Hello, friend. We have Hebert downstairs. You're now obsolete. We could remove him. Maybe not from life or unlife, but just move him someplace better. Clean this area up, turn it into like a little pier in the sky, and then when we land here from when we take off, we can mosey our way over here, and then, you know, enter here proper. We have our little path. You know, let's walk around real quick. Let's walk our path. We have our nether portal over this way. This one leads to the nether floor, like the base nether. We walk through here. Walk through our little Zen garden. And it links up to our nether portal up on the roof of the nether. Nice, we have our pandas over here. They be chillin', they be vibing. We'll eventually collect all the different types of panda. You good there, mate? He's having a good time. He's having fun. Actually, I don't remember if I did. I splashed this guy. I think I splashed this guy with a health potion from him trying to suffocate in a tree like a dum-dum. And then, obviously, we have on the other side here, ouch, my face, we have our memorial. Follow the path to get back to it. Cross our bridge here, our little fishing bridge. I think we did good, chat. I think we did good. Let's see. I'm going to start looking on Twitch to see who all is live, since we'll be raiding out here in a couple of minutes. Crystal Husky, we haven't raided them for a minute. Chat also, if you have any recommendations on people to raid, I'm listening. If anyone is still left, if I haven't chased everyone off with my sadness. I do want to take, I don't know if I took a picture. I'm sure I did, but I want to take a picture with the God rays coming down from overtop at sunrise. So once the sun sets, I'm going to sleep. Once the day rises, I'm going to take a screenshot with all the rays cast over this. And then that'll probably be where we wrap up. To be honest, you just remind yourself of a situation. You recently put on some old Minecraft music on Spotify and started crying because it made you go back to the time where you just played Minecraft on Xbox and not care about the problems you have today. I feel that. I do, genuinely. Like, that hits real close to home. I never played Minecraft on, like, Xbox. It was always Java for me. And I played back when it was, like, just a web applet that you didn't even need to download the game. You just, like, went to Minecraft.com, so to speak, and played it. I don't think I ever played it at a time where I was just so innocent as to not have to worry about, like, life. But it was definitely the thing I always went to. It was the game that I played for comfort and support, so to speak. So it's kind of oddly ironic or soothing or whatever words you'd like to use to describe it, that this is the game that I kind of fell back to even so many years later. What, over 10 years later? Like, geez, actually, I think it's been like 13 years. It's kind of crazy. You paid for $10. I think I paid $5 for Minecraft. You paid $10 for Minecraft in browser. It might have been $10. If you got it in alpha, I think it was $5, which I think is when I got it. Then once it hit beta, multiplayer came out, and everyone and their mother started buying it, and it was only $10. And then I think when it fully released, it was $20, right? You remember you asked your parents for it for your 9th birthday? That's amazing. I genuinely do wish that I could have grown up with Minecraft, like, as a kid. And they paid 20 euros for it. It was in 2015. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I think the whole thing was, like, basically alpha / beta / full release was, like, they cut the price in half for each discount. So, like, half of full price was the beta price, and then half of the beta price was the alpha price. And, I mean, like, I remember playing when there's, like, 4 blocks in the game. There was, like, dirt, stone, lava. I don't think bedrock was even the game. I think the bottom of the world was just lava, and you died, because there was no potions to resist it. If you fell in lava, you were just dead. There were gold blocks, and I think there were, like, something else, like iron blocks, maybe. And that was, like, it. That was, like, all the blocks in the game. And at first there was no survival, like there was no like way to play the game. You just kind of had creative mode and you just killed zombies because why not? I don't like, really, it was just you built stuff and the world was super tiny. It was like 4x4 chunks, like it was a tiny little world. And then they made InDev or InfDev, whichever one you want to call it, where they added like hunger and they added like hearts. They actually, no, wait, I don't think they added hunger. No, hunger was way later. They added hearts, and originally when you ate food, it just regenerated your heart, so to speak. And then they eventually added hunger to the game. And I remember hating when they added hunger to the game. I hated so much having to like maintain my hunger. I'm like, oh, what is this, survival? Now I have to worry about food and eating food and surviving. And now it's like just second nature. You don't even think about it. You just always have food. It's like the first thing you do when you spawn in a world is get food source, consume nutrients. But to be honest, thanks to Minecraft today, you've learned a lot about noise textures in rendering because you made a presentation about it in school. That's really awesome. Honestly, I feel like there's a lot people can learn about Minecraft, and not in the sense of like, oh my god, I've been awokened to the worlds and now I understand how everything works. But like genuinely, like the game teaches you like problem solving. The game teaches you like, sometimes just the most basic things, but it's like, hi, I wish to do this thing. How can I do this thing? The game doesn't tell you. You just have to figure it out. You just have to problem solve. You just have to create your own solution. And there's not a lot of games that are like that in these days. Exactly, and you can learn logic gates from it, which I'm super excited for the next update. I know this is going to be me nerding out for a second here. I'll try not to do it for very long, but the copper light bulbs are going to completely change Redstone forever. You literally can get a T flip-flop with like 2 blocks. It's amazing. That was your introduction to them. Honestly, same here. Like, I was already familiar with them, but I never really built anything with logic gates in real life, but I use logic gates so much in Minecraft. And they're making them more compact, effectively. Like, you can literally just put down a copper light bulb with like a switch or lever or something going into it and have like 2 observers off the side of it, and bam, you have an XNOR gate, like instantly. No complicated redstone, no torches here and there, just instantaneous XNOR. It's just, I can't wait. I definitely need to focus on sometime soon getting a bunch of villagers, like, I don't want to say leveled up, but like leveled up and zombified and unzombified before that update, because they're going to basically undo that. So we're going to have like legacy villagers in our world. So that might be something we focus on next, making our little alchemist shop, our little workshop where we have all of our villagers that sell diamond armor and all that stuff, toolsmiths, etc. But we'll have to focus that on the future. That's definitely future potato problem. For now, current day potato thinks they're going to go do a heckin' sleep, make it daytime, take a picture. We'll post that picture with 0 context. We're just going to post that picture to Twitter. And everyone that wants to, you can literally just reply with the item that you contributed, if you did. And you don't have to say what it is. You don't have to say what you named it, anything. You literally just like golden apple, totem of undying. Don't tell anyone. In fact, it might be funnier. Don't tell anyone. Everyone else is just reading this like, why are people saying random Minecraft items? They have no idea. They have 0 idea what's going on. They're just like, huh? Is this a trend? It's just people say random Minecraft items or something like that. There are electricians that have used it to practice. I could believe it, honestly. Honestly, people have built computers in Minecraft. Like, can I make this? Yes, let's go. People have built literal computers in Minecraft. They've played Minecraft in Minecraft, a super basic version, but Minecraft all the same. There we go. Get up here for these god rays. There we go. Now we just wait for the sun to come up. Hit that perfect angle. We snap a picture. And then, chat, we're going to raid out. So, chat, if you have any friends that are live, anyone that wants support, needs support, loves support, feel free to suggest them. I'm open to suggestions today. Today could be we go where chat says to go. You wish an awesome rest of the day, Potato. Have a wonderful day when you wake up. You're off to study again, despite having school in less than 7 hours. No worries now, Yog. Appreciate you hanging out, mate. You hung out pretty much the entire time with us, so I could never ask for more than that. You have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day, and good luck in school tomorrow. Get all them A's. Get that 4.0 average. Make that bag. Earn that cheddar. Here they come, chat. Here come the light rays. We take our picture. And I'll tweet on stream, and then everyone can go to the tweet. Everyone could go to the tweet, and if you have an item that you contributed, that you offered to this monument, literally, like I said, just say the name of the item. That's it. Nothing else. Don't have to be like, my condolences. Literally just be like, Minecraft apple. Just Minecraft :_apple. Oh, I'm going to take a couple pictures. Let's see. We'll do one like that with the rays, like starting. Actually, that one's really pretty. I'm just going to I'm not going to take it like 100 pictures, but I'm like, just taking a picture every couple of seconds. We'll pick our favorite one. That one, these are really nice though. The chat can help me decide which one we pick too. Wait till the light hits the shrine. Maybe that'll be the best play. Light hits shrine. I'm gonna have so many pictures in my snapshot folder of this. I'm gonna take them all out and put them like a zip file or something. That might have been it. That might have been the picture. I'm trying to time it to where I don't have the potion effect bubbles like floating down in front of my eyes. Oh, I don't want to hear this creepy song. Nope. Skip that one. Why does it skip immediately to the next creepiest song in the game? There we go. That's fine. This song is good. All right, let's look at our pictures, chat. That one's really good. What about this one? Nah, not that one. Maybe that one? All right, I'll pop up the thing. I think it's gonna be between these two. Because this one, the lights, like the candle lights aren't flickering on it. So here we go, chat. 11 can really give chills when played. Yeah, no, seriously. Here you go, chat. Browser on. This picture here. Or this one here. I'm kind of liking this one more. I like having the path there. But I don't know, you get more of the sun here. Which one, chat? This one I think is the one we took earlier in the stream. It's got all the candles lit. It's got a couple of the petals falling. This one has more petals falling. Actually, I kind of like this one more now, because I've noticed the petals. Yeah, I kind of like seeing more of the sky. This one. No context, chat. Just the picture. There we go. There's the link. I'll post it in chat. Everyone, if you've contributed, if you've offered an item, feel free to jump onto this post and literally just post the thing you put. Say nothing else. I mean, you could say whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to say. But you could literally say anything you want, but I am recommended that everyone, just without any context, just say the name of the thing they contributed and nothing else. And with that said, I've heard no suggestions on someone to raid, so I think Crystal Husky. We haven't raided them for a hot minute. They look like they're killing the warden and doing a nether hub. That sounds delightful. That sounds like a nice change of pace. Nice, calm, smooth, regular stream, and then adrenaline and panic. Oh. Let's see. /raid. There we go. Got that raid message in. Let me close the browser out. Bam, bam, bam. All right, chat. Well, I've had an absolutely amazing time. Thank you, genuinely. Thank you, genuinely, everyone that hung out tonight, everyone that donated, everyone that just vibed, genuinely. I couldn't have asked for anything more than just that. And I hope in some way, as weird as it might sound, that if anyone out there is struggling with loss, depression, for any of these reasons, that this helped them. Because I would like to say, even though I almost cried a few times, that I'm not sad, chat. I'm genuinely not sad. I am happy that I could share such feelings with such amazing people as yourselves, and that we can build something as beautiful as this together. And I will look forward to seeing who all contributes next year. Once we make our way around the sun one more time, how many people are still here? How many more people we might have? It's been an exciting journey so far, and I'm excited to continue it with all of you. With that said, though, chat, we are going to wrap up here. If you're just joining us now, we are wrapping up, but please don't go anywhere. Stick around for the raid. Help support your fellow Twitch streamers. Earn yourself some free potato chips in the process. And speaking of potato chips, today, chat, if you've earned any, if you haven't spent them all already, I might recommend spending a few to unlock the Pogtato. We could spam some Pogtatoes or any other emotes you have, chat. Anything that's support, hearts, loves, raid emotes, you got them. You spend them. You use them. Let's spam some emotes and some love for our fellow Twitch streamers, specifically today for Crystal Husky. With that said, if you are just joining us now and want to make sure you don't miss out on the next stream, consider dropping a follow here on Twitch or ! Socials in chat will give you access to our community Discord and Twitter. We always announce when we go live there next. We stream every day that starts with a T at 3:30 CST. With that said, chat, this Thursday, so 2 days from now, our next stream is the You Laugh, You Lose. So if you've got any funny clips you think you can make me laugh, then go ahead and jump on over to that Discord, post them there, or you could submit them live. They will be played in the order they're received, so if you submit them early, you have a better chance of being the one to get your clip seed. With that said, though, until Thursday stream, chat, thank you again for hanging out. Thank you again for all the bits, the subs, all the support. You guys are flipping fantastic. You're amazing. And most importantly, you're valid. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. So until next stream, later taters. Bye-bye.
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a canvas. No, nobody seems worth it, while the feeling's sophisticated. The view is so restrained. The past is nearing closer and closer. This emptiness, it's just a blank slate, waiting for a painter to interfere. It's quite complex, but what I know